Welcome to jokes. I have many. I have like 2 jokes.
Some of which we will be telling.
Yeah? No, I don't know.
I have my life. Does that count?
Not at this point, PG.
I'm sad now.
It's an old joke.
Yeah, but at least your life is a funny joke. Mine's a sad joke.
Okay, so the first thing we need to do is the reveal. Which,
Okay.
did we decide on a way to go with this? Because I think...
So whoever wins
Use
the intro
blindfolds and don't
song
cheat.
is Hitler, right?
No,
how
No,
that
that's not how it works.
We've got a-
There is no... In fact,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't even do the intro song thing because turn order is determined.
by Hitlerarity.
I
right?
mean, we're still doing the song.
yeah.
I mean,
let's do
sure,
the
we
song.
can still do the song. There's no reward.
So, if Hitler
There's nothing
had
on the line.
Hitler jokes are bad, and frankly, I don't care for them.
Okay. So we're all doing Hitler jokes?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Do a Hitler joke.
I mean, I have.
No one laughed. Why did no one laugh? That was a great joke.
It wasn't funny.
And frankly,
Wait.
get it? And frankly,
What am I doing? Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm a true American,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to let Hitler kill himself.
Let me look at the rules. I'm not sure if.
That's how it happens in history. Don't question me.
Most people who have an art degree don't tend to gas an entire race of people.
Statistically,
They
Wait,
do
are
tend
we-
to
are
kill
we-
themselves, though.
Are
so-
you not saving? Are you not saving
Oh,
this for the song?
Uh,
I mean, you know, these are good. These are good ones.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. All right. Okay.
So what are we doing?
PG,
doing the
start the
song.
song.
Okay, PG,
Start
start
the
us off.
song.
And we'll go
Start the
clockwise.
song.
Do we have to do Hitler-related ones?
No, you
No.
You don't have to do anything.
You,
You don't even
Hitler.
have to do the song.
Hitler is okay as an intro song, but he's not the priority. You know what I'm
Okay.
Just think about
Actually,
Hitler.
I think I got a Hitler one. Okay.
Okay.
saying? Actually, I have a Hitler one. That's good. No pressure now.
Here's what I
Gee.
made earlier.
Board games with bearded bros. Say what you like about Hitler, but he was good at his job.
Oh God.
Board games with bearded bros. Hitler's KD was really impressive.
Oh God.
Board games with bearded bros. Donald Trump got hiled at a neo-Nazi rally recently.
It is Ellie.
I hate everyone.
Oh, dude.
Board games with bearded bros. Yeah, I don't have a Hitler-related joke, but the rest of them weren't very funny.
Elf.
Oh,
I
board games with bearded bros. I always feel left out of this introduction.
Logan.
What am I doing?
Sing a
Sing
song.
it.
Board games with bearded bros. Da 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 da. I'm gonna win. I'm probably gonna lose, so don't judge me.
Psychonicus.
Good. It's good.
board games with bearded bros. Hitler really liked soap.
And finally, bring it
Funny in your
home,
weird accent.
Doc.
I'm supposed to say something funny, but I think I'll just cry and.
That is pretty Hitler-related. I mean, he was a bit of a bitch, so from what I hear.
The
Okay,
more I hear about this guy.
so
The more I like him.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the
like
other half of that
honestly, someone mentions his KD ratio. I mean, like it was millions, but it was -1 because he did accidentally kill himself.
oh yeah, true.
And
Yeah, well,
it
and
was
all-
really. He got a lot of assists, really. It wasn't a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
raid
he-
kills.
You're saying he didn't
we
get
need to
last
move
kill
on.
on literally anyone? So he was a carry, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did do pretty well in World War One. Like he did make it through. So
Yeah.
Yeah, hear that.
Yeah, he got almost immediately taken out of World War One after getting mustard gassed.
Yeah.
Didn't that British guy let him walk away? He was like, "Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool."
Yeah, he managed to prestige once before. Fucking
Actually, the moral
He prestiged in one game. Yeah, that's true.
The moral of Hitler is actually never feel any mercy on the battlefield because that British guy could have prevented it all.
But then he would be just like the Nazis.
Yeah,
Right.
but like,
Maybe-
Hitler's mum
Yeah,
was not
exactly
real
the
by
same.
following, so.
What a moral
Alright.
dilemma.
So how do we play this game?
Okay, so I think the blindfold isn't gonna work because if you go blindfolded, you can see the chat still, so you can see who's unblindfolding, and I just don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So
No, actually, if you have the blindfold on and people do shenanigans with the blindfold, it doesn't actually show up.
ready?
Okay, put your blindfold on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we're all gonna do blindfold shit. Do you see any of it?
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Uh,
because it
Okay,
turns
yeah.
off.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
let's,
okay.
While
okay,
you're
that would make sense. Why would they have it otherwise?
let's give it let's give the blindfold a try then. So everyone make sure that
Put
you
on
know
the blindfold and then put on the lotion.
So what Sheepy can do as the host is be the last one to blindfold to make sure everybody blindfolds.
Okay, yeah. So Henny and Peachy and now Zagodagus blindfold guys. Just I'll make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I trust you inherently.
Thank you, Kitty.
the safe word is bananas.
Okay, so what
I
we're
can
gonna
still
do?
say that in regular conversation, so that doesn't work.
If anyone doesn't remember if they're fascist or Hitler or liberal, check now.
By removing your blindfold
Of
and
course,
checking.
the only person who needs to check is fucking Peachy. Jesus Christ, dude, every time. Okay, so I'm gonna go walk you guys through the thing, which is basically if you are
Hold on. Someone said a blindfold so you can not see.
oh Jesus.
Okay.
So good.
Promote that person.
Thank
Can
you.
we,
Fuck
can
that
we
person.
replace that person in chat with me?
I would be willing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through the steps and then just make
So
sure
everyone's blindfolded. Is
there-
that?
yeah,
so-
there's a step where I'll ask the fascists to unblindfold and pull your cards out. Make sure you just
For a second there, I was a little confused
You're
because
fine.
you were going in the way of the
Cole
copy,
is-
and I was like,
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so just make sure you don't drop your card or anything because it will be able to hear that. So let's go through it. Okay, so first off, whoever is Hitler, start moving your mouse very slowly. Everyone else, don't touch your mouse. Hitler, just start moving your mouse very slowly, but don't unblindfold. Okay. Now Hitler's doing that. People who are fascists, unblindfold and just drag your card out of your hidden area for a
I
sec.
mean, you're doing this in the most awkward way. You could just literally say, okay, all the Hitlers and fascists, take your blindfolds off
No,
and
because
show your
Hitler's
cards.
not allowed to take his blindfold off.
Yeah, Hitler doesn't know who other fascists are.
Yeah.
because
The
he's a
fascists
terrible
all know
politician.
Who Hitler is.
Okay,
Okay.
what am I doing?
So Hitler is still blindfolded, moving his mouse. The fascists have unblindfolded and they've taken their cards out. They can see Hitler moving his mouse, and they can see the other fascists by who's holding the cards.
Or you can also just look up in the top right. You know that, right?
Okay, and now take your cards back. And fascists, re-blindfold yourself.
Slowly and sensually.
Okay, so you should be blindfolded now. Hitler, stop moving your mouse.
Stop it, Hitler. Jesus.
Stop it, Hitler. Okay,
Hitler.
Come on,
Hitler.
everyone should be back where they are and unblindfold.
Oh man, I hope
Oh.
Hitler wasn't here in this
Woo.
room. That would be awkward.
Yeah,
What's the chances that there is no Hitler?
zero.
None. Zero.
Oh,
There's
There
always
is a Hitler.
There's
al-
always
there's
a
always
Hitler.
a Hitler, mate.
There's always a Hitler.
All right. Y'all
Okay.
ready for this? Bum, 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 Hitler. Hitler.
All
Okay.
right, let's start. Let's actually start exciting play.
So we do need to figure out who will be the first president.
It's a
we'll-
dice-
Oh no! Whoever won the song. That's
yeah,
it.
that's what I was gonna say. Who won the song?
Who won the song?
I did.
I think
But
the
I think
KD ratio.
Sheepdog-
That was me.
Sheepdog won the song.
I think I won the song.
You did
but
not win the song, mate.
You
But-
just
yeah.
stated facts of things that are actually happening.
Yeah, I know, which is what's so funny. comedy is tragedy plus time.
Okay.
I personally,
That's not enough time. Not enough
personally
time.
think I won the song,
Okay.
but you know, like
Burned it down to mathematical equations right there. Holy shit.
if we all just vote for one vote for ourselves, that'll solve this problem.
Perfect.
Okay.
Done.
So
Well, yeah, but I'll be Captain Jack Sparrow and vote for somebody else. Shocking.
Yeah. Oh god.
I will. Okay, so we need someone who has played this game before, I think, to be Chancellor.
Not me.
I'm
I
gonna-
have played a bunch.
I'm gonna make Doc Chancellor.
Oh, don't give it to
Okay.
Doc. You know he's
No,
here.
it's fine. It's fine.
He has absolutely no way of
Peachy.
knowing I'm Hitler
Peachy,
other than past
everyone is
records.
Hitler according
Hold
to you,
on,
mate.
hold on a second. Hold on a second, because this is where the ballots come in.
Yeah.
When a government is proposed, we all put a ballot face down out on the table that says "ya" or "nine." If the government doesn't pass, then we don't have this government.
Yeah. Okay. So if you vote either yeah or nine, you can see the cards. Just flip them over. Yeah, like that.
But
I
what are
vote
we
12.
proposing?
We're proposing
okay,
that
so
our first
the-
president would be Sheepy and his first chancellor would be Doc.
Yes.
When the president and chancellor, first the president takes 3, then passes 2 to the chancellor.
Wreckage. Let's just do the vote first, mate.
Okay. well,
So yeah, Elf, you need to vote for yeah or
All right,
nine.
I'm done voting.
Yes or no? Okay, so everyone flip your vote. Flip.
9.
Why would you 9?
I'm
hate
9
okay.
because
it's
I
okay
think
because
I
the
feel
odds
like
carry it.
yeah,
Maybe
I
I'm
voted
Hitler.
no because I feel like Sheepy's just trying to get in a sneaky alley fascist card. Oh, let's choose someone who's played before.
Well, I think
Someone.
I understand your feeling there. Okay, so
Let's choose
I'm
someone
with
who's this
Logan.
particular
Right,
color on the
so-
spectrum.
9.
Okay, so
Just my
what you do,
justification.
how
There's
how
9 of them.
There's
Sorry,
only
just give me
8
a sec.
players, guys, not 9.
So what you do when
Kill
you're
yourself.
the president, you propose a chancellor, and then you take 3 cards. So I take 3 cards.
Cool.
You're not allowed to talk about what you get. So you're not allowed to be like, "Oh God, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, this is terrible."
If only I wasn't Hitler.
You discard 1 into the discard pile face down, and then you give the other 2 to your chancellor, and he has to choose 1 policy to pass.
Oh. And is liberal always the good?
Liberal.
I just want to say I'm
No,
going to
no,
begin
no.
by saying
No.
fuck you, sheepdog.
No, dude. Like seriously, you're not allowed to do that shit. You know you're not.
Yeah,
No,
you are.
I absolutely am because I'm not being specific in which direction I'm saying
Alright,
fuck you
alright.
because of what.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. So
Interesting.
now we go on to the
So-
whole sheepdogs, Hitler, and etc. etc.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna preface this with I got 3 fascist cards.
3.
3.
I can
I reckon you're
back that
both
up
lying.
to say that he gave me 2
I
fascist
did
cards,
give
but
him
that was
But he
2.
could have gotten 2 and 1.
See,
Yeah,
this
he
is
may
why
have
I
actually-
voted 9. This is why I voted no. Oh, let's just.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got a really bad
Hashtag
choice.
No,
not
you only have
my
3 cards.
president.
Okay, so now we both get the previously elected, and we can't be elected again. The
Previously
president,
unloved.
the presidency
Clockwise.
passes to Wreckage, and he gets
Hello.
to choose his chancellor. So that's like
Be a
one round,
chancellor.
and we keep going
Chancellor
around,
can be-
and we get the fascist and liberal cards. And
All right.
try
I propose.
just 1 sec, Wreckage. Is anyone unclear of the basics of the game so far?
Dude, I've watched
So-
like 100 hours of this. I know my shit.
So is the idea that the fascists want to kill everyone who's liberal? Is that what's happening right now?
No, they want to pass
No, the
policies
fascists
and get
just-
Hitler elected.
They want to, they want to get the fascist track. Once they get 3, and also, by the way, sorry guys, there are special abilities once you pass the fascist things. Like, the president gets to investigate an identity card, he gets to pick next president, and then you can start killing people as well. You actually have to start killing people.
So what's these election trackers down here? Like, do we move this to the
So
next
that
thing?
if you fail to pass
a government?
presidency, a government, once it gets to here, you reveal the top policy and pass it.
and just
Okay,
pass
so
it.
hang on a second. So does that mean that if we all vote 9 on whatever Dr. Wreckage puts as the thingy, then that moves up the track?
It will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
that
what
is
that's what
that is the
election
failed
tracker-
government tracker, basically.
Okay, all right, yeah. So and the president always gets to pick what
The
happens
Chancellor.
on these things. Yeah?
Yes.
The
he
president
gets-
gets to choose which
it's
of
the
these
current-
So
happen.
pay
the current
attention to and
president.
try and remember who they picked.
And the
Okay, so-
presidency is just always goes around in circles, so it's just a matter of like.
Yeah.
duck, duck,
Except
goose
for
then.
when this policy is passed and the next
So
president
if
is
we
picked by the
if we
current
say
president.
no to president and chancellor, does the presidency move on?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you can continue to say no. It's a way to protect for when you believe you know who the fascists are, but
Mm.
also if you're just guessing and spitballing, then you will get random policies. So
Yeah.
it's like that's what the mechanic is.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving
so,
on.
Wreckage. Choose your chancellor.
I believe that the chancellorship should also move clockwise.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's counterclockwise.
Random, but interesting.
Well, I was
feel
chancellor,
like that's-
so now it's moved.
Oh no, he's right, 100% right.
Okay, so get your ballots out, guys. Would you like to vote aye or
Put
nay?
your ballot on the
Yeah
table,
or
motherfucker. We're
nine?
going to flip that shit at once. Ready?
And flip.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's,
is
I
Nine.
like
Three
how
nine.
Zacodicus is just voting 9 every time, because we
Not
know
every time.
nothing right now.
I have more justifications,
Okay.
but this
Oh,
one's a little meta game, so I'm not comfortable sharing it.
Yeah. Sheepy is a cunt, and he should never be president.
I burn this policy,
Thank you for that.
and I pass this to Sheepy,
Peachy.
and this to Peachy. Right, that's right. You guys both have the Y as
And I'm not allowed
We
to
do
comment
indeed.
on these, right?
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to
That's
comment.
the rules.
Not
Not
till-
in any
not
way
till
that
after
reveals
it's
what
out.
they are.
Guys, do you smell that? It sure smells like fascists up in this bitch.
Oh,
does,
I've heard
right?
fascism. I'm super excited.
Good. We're going for accents now, are we?
Yay!
Oh, yay! Okay.
That
So,
means Peachy's
Go.
liberal. What a surprise.
I mean, I'm very.
What do I do
liberal.
with this other card? Just discard it, right?
Yeah,
Discard it
down.
face down.
So I'll do it. It's fine, PG. Okay.
I did
so
it.
What we can do now is we can kind of ask them, like, you know, Wreckage, did you give Peachy a liberal and a fascist, or 2 liberals, or what?
Tell us exactly
yeah,
what you gave
actually,
him.
I gave him a fascist and a liberal, and he chose liberal. So he's
Okay,
clearly
See,
liberal.
that's the smart play because you gave him the chance to reveal himself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, you can
Okay.
kind of figure out from, or start to figure out from that who's fascist and who's liberal. So
Or
It's time for
he's
president
lying and he pulled 2
Henry.
liberals
yeah, well,
and didn't
yeah.
have a choice.
But-
3 liberals and didn't have a choice and were screwed on liberal cards. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Peachy would have probably said though. If,
Alrighty, I get to set my chancellor.
Unless he's also a fascist.
I didn't get a chance to say.
well,
How about shut up and be chancellor again?
You
they
can't.
I can't. I was last.
Previously
Who's
elected
fucking-
chancellor.
Wow,
that's
he's
either-
already tried to play the political system. Clearly.
Henley, I got you, bro. I got you, Henley. Hit me up, dude.
Henley
Alright,
is
I can-
definitely.
He asked for it. Don't
I,
give it to
I
him.
also am incredibly liberal, just saying.
Am I?
Let's go to Loken. Sandwich between the 2.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a fun
ballots,
game.
guys. Ballots.
Just listen to that. That's
Oh.
Hitler all over.
I don't
Well,
remember.
Henley,
anything like that.
dude, not yet, not yet.
Dave, you drew policies
We-
before
we
we
need to
agreed
vote.
that you were fucking president.
No.
Wow, abuse of
Oh.
power already.
Oh.
How about only played this like literally now? So
Okay.
I think I've changed my mind on how I'm voting. That shit's not okay.
really, you're gonna okay?
Okay,
yeah, I'm
and
the
flip.
toaster.
Oh, Jesus, come on, guys. It's Peachy. Okay, it passes. You get those 3
so-
cards.
I voted yes because I feel like one of these guys is a fascist and one isn't. So it gives the chance to kind of figure it out. Whereas I feel like with the other ones, both could possibly be fascists.
I voted no because he changed his mind, and I felt like I should change my mind also.
Peachy is
Oh.
impressionable, is what we're
Late
learning.
night
Pretty much.
news bulletin.
Excuse
This
me,
just
guys.
in. A new
This
term
just in.
president has been elected. And he's already put his chancellor on board, but everyone's being a humongous wet willy. Find out if they elect themselves or they take money out of the bank. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby,
Classic
baby,
news
it's a
phrase.
wild world.
yeah, I mean,
All right.
it's not as. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
So,
That's,
for
uh,
president,
Should never be chancellor. Is that fascist or liberal?
So hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Current president, who is Dave, now gets to pick anyone at the table, and you learn their party affiliation.
Yes.
Locan, let
See,
me
I
see
feel-
that shit.
Do we have to
who am I-
blindfold?
Wait. What do I? Okay, so
Wait,
what card
wait.
am I giving to
Okay,
someone?
so there is a
Not your secret role.
yeah.
Your party affiliation,
Party.
because
So
Black and yellow one.
Make
Hitler
sure you
is a
flip it
fascist.
over so you can't see it when you drop it in.
Okay, so I'm giving it to who?
you flip it over so it's face down and give it to Henley.
Yeah.
Orange gives. I think that I've got a feeling Henley's. I got a feeling he's a liberal, and I got a feeling that Loken's a dirty fascist.
I am not
or it
fascist.
could be the other way around.
I am liberal as one can be. Oh, let me tell you.
So
The German
do I,
accent doesn't help your cause there,
do
dude.
I tell everyone what he is? Like,
We're all
No,
supposed to
so-
be
okay,
German.
So you hand it back to him.
uh-huh.
And
Face
it's
down,
flipped
obviously.
over, face down again. And now you can tell us what it is, but you could be lying.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Right.
He is how do I say
Why are
this?
you thinking about it? Just fucking
Yeah.
On the
you're making it
fence?
suspicious as fuck.
He has both left wing and right wing. You could say he's almost a complete bird.
Is he a liberal or a fascist?
Just
He's
take the
both.
presidency away from this guy. Come
He's
on, like
both.
this is crazy.
Okay.
He is both.
What?
What do you mean he's
What?
both?
How could he be
What?
both?
Did you flip it over when you looked at it?
Yeah, I looked at it. Oh wait, no, you put it
Okay.
in the other guy's hand. Hang on, give it back to me. Sorry.
Wait,
that's
what?
what
Not
that was.
both.
What?
Both is not an option.
I was looking in the other guy's hand.
Oh,
it was in the yellow spot.
okay.
Both
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
a fucking option.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like, what?
I'm
hell.
a fascist liberal.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But it's
I am
literally like,
extremely fascist
Oh.
with my liberal policies.
if you look at anyone else's hand, right, it literally is like,
Yeah, it says
it's
yeah.
both. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
worst president ever. Just
All
gonna
right,
put that
guys.
out
So
there.
now,
I just found out that Loken is a crocodile in a Nazi outfit. So, be careful.
What does
Is
that
that-
fucking mean?
He's a
Damn,
fascist.
He's a
Come on.
fascist.
Okay, okay.
I don't believe you
Uh,
because
I believe
longest-
crocodiles are sneaky, so
Okay.
yeah, I could be a liberal.
Can we
Sneaky liberal.
can we find out what Henley gave to Loken? Like Henley, what did you give to him?
I gave him one of each.
And
I mean,
you're
he
saying so
hasn't
you're saying he
denied it
chose
yet.
fascist?
He did choose fascist.
Loken
And
is...
he hasn't denied it.
Yeah.
What am I able to deny
Oh yeah,
this?
you can deny
Yeah.
it, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I had
say whatever
fucking
the
two
fuck you want.
fascist cards.
Interesting.
Said
I
the
really
cock-
did, guys.
That's
believe
your
me.
rebuttal is.
I'm being honest with you. I really had to.
look,
Okay.
Dave's accusation was weird, and then his rebuttal was fart. So
Hang on a second. Hang on a fucking second. So I was saying the art of the card just so that everyone would be like, "Ooh, that's really cool and fancy." But then Wreckage was like, "I'm a baby and I don't know what you mean." So I had to tell him it was fascist. There you go.
Yeah, just
you
like
want,
as
do you want
a
me to be boring?
fascist would say.
Okay,
Do you want me to be boring? Because I will. There you go.
Okay,
fascist.
so side note to this whole thing, who at this table is liberal? Put up your hands, you know? Like,
I am.
just let me
I
know. I
mean,
need a
I'm
chance.
liberal.
Yeah,
Liberal.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
liberal.
all right,
Shake
all right.
your
Hold on a
booties.
second. Hold on a second. If you want,
Over in the corner here.
if you want to be certain, or if you want to learn, so if you want to learn more about the table, you would give chancellorship to Zodicus because he hasn't participated in a government yet.
I mean,
if you want, if you-
I mean, I'll give Chancellor to whoever the fuck I
yeah,
please.
let
You gotta
Elf,
vote for me.
let Elf
first.
be president. You
I'm
know,
giving-
Wreckage,
I'm
you've
giving
been
you the
president. You sit back down, sir.
You've
Let
had your
Elf
time.
be-
No,
let
no,
Elf
Four
be
more
president.
years for you.
No, but the point is, the only people at this table who've passed liberal policy are me and Peachy. So if you want to be safe, you can give it to either of us.
Well, I couldn't give it to
Well, no,
fucking
but
Peachy
that may be because you
made
didn't have
this
a
I mean,
choice.
I super love that you're explaining this to me and no one else, but you know, that's fucking great. I was just making a joke.
Fucking mansplaining, Jesus.
Oh, the
You made it sound like you had no fucking clue. You made it sound like you had.
Okay,
Look,
okay.
you made it sound like you had no
Wreckage,
clue.
Wreckage, sit down. Elf.
The man
Wreckage,
from Red
Wreckage,
District
sit down. Put your
does
blindfold on.
not concede his time at the podium. The man from White will be silent.
All right, Elf, choose your chancellor, please.
It has to be Peachy. If you
No,
like-
no, Henley, it doesn't have to be anyone. Elf,
It can
please.
literally be
Choose
anybody.
your
It can't-
chancellor.
It can't be me though.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
It can't-
hang
it
on.
can't be Logan,
Don't you
it
guys
can't
have
be
to
Henley.
vote for me as president
No,
first?
after
Well,
you
yeah,
choose
we
the
vote
chancellor.
Oh,
Yeah.
after? Okay.
We vote for your suggested.
That's how we
Alright.
get
part,
information when
yeah.
we should.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna give it to Peachy. Where's Peachy?
There you
I'm
go.
pink. Peachy is pink.
I was gonna give it to Peachy as well, but
There you go.
I couldn't because of America has a weird election system,
Nope.
guys.
Do I get to vote for me?
Yes, you get to vote.
Yes.
Everyone gets to vote.
I hate this new government. Said distracted off.
Not my government.
Not my presidente.
Whatever. The Yas carry it.
wait.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I...
Did you just vote 9, Elf, on your own
Maybe.
government?
Maybe.
Oh shit!
All right, now
I
Elf,
just realized Peachy Pixelate is a liberal, and I'm a fascist. Damn it! I shouldn't have gave him the Chancellor.
Elf, so you take 3 cards into your hand.
No, oh yeah, she won. God damn it.
And
trust-
then you discard the one you don't want and pass 2 to Peachy face down.
Yeah. Make sure
No, this
you,
is
you
all
send
face
him.
down, Yep.
You send him like a liberal agenda so that we can get some more liberals up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You got it. You know what I'm saying.
You got it.
There.
know what I'm
I
saying.
did it.
Did it. You're the
Done.
greatest.
there you go.
DJ, flip that shit.
DJ flip that shit.
Don't let me down, Peachy.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, you shouldn't really need to think about it this hard. Just pass the blue one onto the board, and
I'm
it's
not
done.
thinking about the cards.
Okay.
The cards are not hard to think about.
I mean, the heart of the cards is the hardest one.
It's the
Oh my
repercussions
God.
that he's
Okay.
That is-
Oh,
Interesting.
Peachy is a dirty fascist.
Okay.
So the president gets to pick the next presidential candidate.
Yep.
So you choose
Which we-
whoever you want to be president next.
Okay,
Which we
so
can
let's
still vote again.
just before we do any of this, what happened, Peachy?
I
Hail
got two
toaster.
fascist cards.
No. Peachy got a liberal and a fascist card and picked the fascist card.
Look,
Well-
there's a reason Loken squeezed real close to Elf at the start of this game. You know what I'm saying? They're both fascists. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay,
mean-
so what happened? Okay, so I don't know what happened there. I
When
don't.
a man loves a liberal, he puts
Look,
out a blue card.
I can say with I can say with some amount of certitude that I handed him one of each and he chose a liberal at the beginning. Now
Okay.
that's pretty indicative of being a liberal, but it could also have been a play.
I think it
Is
was a
it-
ploy. It was a ploy
is-
to get this one.
Is there any reason to lie about giving someone 2 liberal cards?
Yes, there is. Okay, so what happens now is, Elf, you get to choose your. You get to choose the next president.
Oh,
So it can be anyone, but also now,
that was
guys.
a good impression of me, definitely, because I am gonna give it to McLokin. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
also now, guys, if Hitler is voted Chancellor, the fascists win.
At
Just
this
straight
point,
up win at this
Okay.
point.
And also, once you choose the next president with your power, it goes back to the cycle that it would have been on if that
Yes.
government fails or even succeeds.
So after whoever you choose, it will go back to Loken.
I feel the responsibility. I feel the power. But wait, what if I vote Loken in and then he can't be president because he's?
So then it'll go to Zodicus.
Yeah, it'll go to.
All right, cool.
All right.
So in
Yeah.
other words,
Give me
Guys,
Elf.
I'm
Give it to
holding
me.
a
I'm
rally
giving
right
it
now.
to you, Loken.
I'm holding a rally out in the town square, and it's like, this guy, Loken, is a snake in disguise. He's really Hitler. Don't vote him in. It's bad. He'll take away your liberties.
So hang on a second. I have a question about the rules.
Chancellor, right?
Okay.
No.
no, it can never
Why do
be
you
the
have a
same
party
person.
card and like an alignment card?
Well,
Like, I don't
Because
understand.
Hitler is a fascist, but is also Hitler.
His secret
So
role is Hitler, so he's a fascist.
the
and
only thing
Hitler.
you can ever learn about somebody through powers on the board is their party affiliate, because you don't want to learn who Hitler is and then be able to immediately assassinate
Okay,
him.
can there ever be a liberal who is a fascist?
No,
No.
look at this.
No.
Look
You
at this,
can't be
please.
liberal
I'll
and
pick
plays.
someone who's a pretty safe liberal here to try and get some to vote us in.
I will accept this responsibility on behalf of all the people of Red District.
Okay, so I don't.
Here come the fascists.
I don't
Yeah.
trust.
I'd be interested to know.
I don't
who
trust
the
Logan
elf is
this
voting.
that much, but I'm pretty
Why?
sure.
What
Like,
did I ever do to you?
You speak in a German accent, sir. This is a British
We're all
parliament.
German. We're all German.
Okay.
We were
everyone
also
click
told that
your
he's a
vote.
fascist by Henley. Just
Oh,
reminding
look at
everyone.
this, That's interesting.
Logan, you have to vote as well.
I'm
So
voting.
that's 4 and 4, which I'm not sure whether that part.
Doesn't
I
it
need to
Which
check back.
is, it's not a majority win, so the presidency would pass, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe that in a tie, the Nines have it, but I don't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In a tie, it's no. Yeah.
Okay, so this fails.
This is how I sow discord and dissent. I vote to put McLaughlin in, and then I vote no.
That definitely sounds like something a liberal
But
would do.
no,
I'm so
guys.
happy.
So the presidency passes to Logan.
No, right, because he's
No,
not.
'cause-
looking-
Yeah,
wasn't-
because
Oh, he wasn't
Yeah.
actually previous
So
president.
it
So, yeah.
passes to Logan
exactly.
again.
Woohoo!
Oh, okay.
All right,
then-
so
Logan, you want
no.
to suggest me again? I think the problem with this government is you, Logan. So
No, I did not do anything. It was people voted on what they voted on.
Oh,
He's
you
trying
were
to get me on
Sorry.
his side. I don't know what's
I
happening.
can't
wait,
understand
don't
you from
fuck
the
up.
lisp, from the snake tongue coming out between your teeth. So,
I can tell you
I-
already the
Stop.
Nines carry
Don't.
it.
Yeah, because we don't know anything
What's
about.
everyone's problem?
We don't know anything about Secondus.
You were the problem.
Look,
Apparently.
Okay, honestly,
That's
okay.
Scoticus.
This is what
You
happens. This
responded
is what
to me.
happens. Someone
I
said,
haven't had to
"Oh,
make
I
a
gave him,
decision
I
yet.
gave him a fascist and a liberal card," and I was like, "No, you gave me fucking 2 fascist cards." And his rebuttal was, "So what do you
Well,
want
I'm not
from
going to
me?"
be voting him in at all. Don't worry.
Look,
It's like okay, basically this is what it's like. It's like if I was like arguing with a 4-year-old and I'm like, look, the 4-year-old's obviously wrong in this point, and I'm like, and the 4-year-old's like,
So I
and
gave you
everyone's
my
like, he has a
rebuttal.
good argument.
Here's the thing: I gave you my rebuttal in the form of a wet fart.
So,
now-
You didn't
Okay,
give a
guys,
rebuttal to that,
like,
though.
but you
Guys.
did
had
that,
no
but everyone's
rebuttal
just
to
like,
the wet fart.
yeah,
Okay,
he's
calm
a dirty
Calm
fuck.
down, everybody.
let
Calm
me
down.
let me give you
Calm
let me give
calm
you
down.
guys my selection reason.
Okay.
There's few people who I trust, and Peachy played a liberal,
Yeah.
but he was given that liberal card by Dr. Wreckage. So I feel like
Are you forgetting that Dr. Wreckage voted yes for McLogan to be president?
Because I was chancellor.
You're entirely forgetting
Yeah,
that I am.
I see.
He wanted to be chancellor. that
I
makes
don't
sense.
think Wreckage is Hitler, so I'm like that's why I voted
I
yes for the
I mean, he
Logan.
I
has
don't
a
trust him for
Hitler-like
voting yes.
personality.
we-
Can we be?
Okay,
I'm
so
the next
game, in the
Hitler,
game.
but I'm not Hitler.
if
You're close to Hitler.
Elf, you need to vote. Sorry.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, I was just listening to the argument enraptured.
Yeah. So if we get if we don't pass this presidency,
boys, there's the
Elf is
fascist,
often voting 9 here.
I'm just an anarchist.
She gave me 2 fascist cards and said that she didn't.
Listen, I
Let
give
me
you
see.
the
Let's see what I
selection,
got here.
whether you want to believe.
Second
it or
she
not.
doesn't-
wait,
How-
Scoticus, one sec.
Yeah?
Wreckage, are you
I
Hitler?
took my cards already.
No, I am not Hitler.
Okay, so not Hitler, confirmed.
Sweet.
Not
I,
Hitler.
I feel
Game
feel
review.
like we need this tag on
Who's the last
on
chancellor?
Twitter
Was
now.
it still me?
Yeah, you were the
Like-
last elected chancellor.
Instead, for Twitter, instead of like the verified signal, like token, we just need not
Yeah,
Hitler
no,
confirmed.
The business exports of my district are not relevant to the conversation.
Right, here's your cards, Chancellor.
Thank you, President.
Did you discard the?
Thank you, President Lizard.
Scoticus?
It's
Yeah,
been
it's
honest.
got
Thank you, mein Führer.
I will burn this policy, and I will pass. This policy.
Yay!
Okay,
Yay,
so
we did it,
I
team.
pulled 2 red, 1 blue, and I gave him a choice,
Okay.
and he took the choice.
So
I was given a choice, and I made that choice.
Man, that red pilling motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they're both lying.
So
choice.
I
Hey,
do
so one
trust
second,
lying
one
about
sec,
that
one
liberal
sec, one
policy we passed.
So because we've only got 2 left, we shuffle all of these back in.
Yep. So now we have like no known information about statistics here.
Yeah.
I don't even know the
I
difference.
was totally
of the
writing that
statistics
shit down.
pile
Damn
anyway.
it.
Doc, you're up.
How do you shuffle?
Right click, and then it just says shuffle.
You can just hit R.
You can hit R. Okay. So
Hell yeah!
Doc is putting Elf.
confirmed
As
If
If I can give you my reasoning as well.
Yeah,
okay, please
do
do.
it.
Elf voted no both times for McLoken to be president, and we know McLoken is a fascist.
Yeah.
Do we?
I disagree.
Okay, but does he
I mean, I don't.
You gotta remember.
My argument is still someone did a defense of a wet fart
Listen,
as a
That's what
4-year-old.
we did.
If we actually know that McLoken is a fascist and she lied about the card she gave me,
But you got to remember, Distracted Elf
yeah,
also
yeah.
put him into presidency with the
Well,
power.
you have to remember that Distracted Elf always votes
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So
That's
her
not
vote
true.
notes
I voted
cannot
a
be-
bunch of.
So-
I voted a bunch
Okay,
of yes.
Elf,
No.
we need a vote from
our
you.
one,
Prove
two,
it,
three for
Distracted Elf.
fascist is
Vote no
easily-
for yourself being chancellor.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Let's flip.
get on with this.
We've got our fascists, boys. We've identified them. Look, there they are.
Okay,
There
there
they
you
are.
go. No.
There's our fascist boys.
Elf-
I've
Look
literally
at
been
us.
voting yes this whole time because I have
100%.
no idea.
Yeah.
I am so liberal, it hurts.
We
Okay,
got
so
them. We got the 1,
Peachy.
2, 3 fascist boys. Just keep
Peachy,
it off
you're
them.
okay, so the only one we know isn't Hitler is
Wreckage, but he-
But I've already been chancellor.
Sorry, that goes to the.
No,
No, that's
I
our
didn't
third.
there.
So,
No,
That's our
it's
third
not.
failed.
It
No,
has to
because
be in a row.
Zacodicus and Wreckage.
It
So
has
it
to be
goes-
in a row.
Yeah, it has to be in a row, so it goes back and then. Goes
Oh.
forward.
When we get a properly elected government, it sets back.
Why do we think
Okay.
that Loken's a fascist?
Because
Because
Henley
he
looked
Because
at
was-
Henley looked at his
And
card.
he was
Yeah.
a fascist, but it was all very unconvincing.
But
He did play a fascist card
I'll-
before that happened.
Actually,
so-
we can be, regardless
Okay,
of that.
so I'm
interaction,
going to
we can
call
be-
Henley and Loken a known entity.
I'll
Okay,
remind you
but-
all
Unknown
that I gave
entities.
you a
So if
liberal
I was
and
a fascist,
Okay,
guys,
okay.
hang on, let me just say this. If I was a fascist, why would I out another fascist?
No, because you would put it on a liberal.
Yeah.
He would be a liberal. So the point is
I'm a
that
survival of the fittest.
one of you
don't
is
know?
a fascist.
So
One of you is a fascist because
let me-
either you were lying about it or
Yeah,
he
but
is.
the 2 other people who we think are fascists are pretty much aligned with you. You all voted yes that last time, whereas Henley voted no.
let me just put this in perspective. Okay, so what Henley could have done if he's a fascist, force Loken to choose a fascist card, which lets Henley check someone's card. He chooses Loken because he already knows, he's a liberal, and then he outs him as a fascist.
This is all
That
very
is- that
interesting,
is
but I
okay.
give I
I-
give
I'm
PG
gonna-
a liberal and a
wanted to-
fascist policy, and you picked
No,
fascist.
no, you
That's
didn't.
all I
I'm
know.
pretty sure Alf is a fascist. I'm not sure about Henley and Loken. I think we're safe with Wreckage. I'm not sure about.
I've proved that I'm safe.
I think Doc and Sheepy are liberal.
No, Doc's a fascist. I
I'm
think if
not
Henley
sure.
wanted
I-
to convince
I'm
us
gonna give
that
it to Sheepy.
Okay.
I think if Henley wanted to convince us that he was a liberal, he would have gave Loken the 2 reds, said that he gave him a choice, and then chose someone he was confident was a liberal and checked their card, and then said that. So that would convince that person who's going to play honestly. It would convince them that he's a
Anyway,
liberal.
do we have everybody's?
So-
we need
All I
doc-
know is
You make
I
a
am
good point
liberal.
there. It does. Like if I played this correctly, it would have been I checked someone else's card
Elf.
because I did give Loken a choice between
This
blue or
government
red.
passes.
Yay!
Okay,
That's
everyone's happy with
uncomfortable.
that. Okay.
That
Alright.
that makes me uncomfortable that everyone is
Wait.
happy.
Tyrannosaur says the election tracker resets when a card gets played, not when the government's voted in. The difference matters only when veto is the thing.
Oh,
though.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
When
it
the
only
vetoes-
matters when because it is considered a failed government if it does not pass a policy.
Board game
okay.
with fascist.
So if
bros.
so if I hit 3, that will give me 3 cards in my
Yes.
hole.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
In
There
your
we go.
hole.
And you're
Mhm.
sopping wet hole.
gross.
Watch it for those
Can you
paper
not be
cuts.
gross? Please.
It's
That's-
moist but cold.
Moist but
Mucusy, cold mucusy hole. That's what.
Oh, mucusy hole. Gross. I don't want to hear that shit.
Just put it in my hand, PG.
Yeah, I'm trying to bandbox it.
There you go. All right. All right. All right. Oh. All right.
Uh-oh.
So,
All right, so first of all,
Surprising no
Peachy
one.
shoot someone.
first
Peachy
off,
shoot someone.
First assassination.
I got 2 fascist cards.
I gave him 2 fascist cards.
Okay.
Peachy, shoot
you
yourself. You know what?
Shoot
you know,
yourself,
Who's
Peachy.
thinking about shooting.
Do a
Okay.
Hitler dit.
So the only person I actually 100% think is a fascist is Elf.
What?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
don't
Oh,
shoot me.
wait. So, Elf is now
We can't
dead.
stop this.
Elf,
Yeah.
you can't reveal anything yet.
Except
So-
for if you are Hitler, right?
Yeah,
Because the
are
game's
you
over.
Hitler?
Yeah, if you're Hitler.
I'm
we
not.
would.
I'm not Hitler. I'm not even a fascist.
Okay.
Well, you're
Well, we
definitely a
don't
Oh,
fascist.
man.
but you're
Peachy,
not
I was
Hitler.
going to try and convince you to shoot who I think is Hitler there, but I think being a confident fascist kill is probably better.
What?
So
What's that? Okay,
only
wait. What's
person
that
I'm
mean?
sure it's
What's that mean when someone got killed by the president?
They're out of the
You guys
game.
are
They're
so
dead and they
screwed.
can't play
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they like we're getting very close to the end, so you won't be out for
It's
too long.
probably like 1 or 2 at the most more.
Yeah.
Policy
Okay.
passes.
So in this danger zone, Sheepy, do you want to just elect not Hitlers, or do you
I
want to
am
keep
going to elect wreckage.
not Hitlers?
At least that way Hitler can't win.
Yeah.
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 And I'm pretty sure that wreckage is a liberal as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm
For sure.
almost.
So does that mean
almost
can
positive.
Elf still vote?
Elf can't vote.
Wreckage. No.
Oh, can't
Wreckage
vote.
has
Beyond
been a part
well,
of.
if this
I'm-
was
I'm
The
Hitler in
only
America,
2 liberal votes Wreckage
could-
has been part of.
Okay, and votes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
That
doing?
means-
He's been a part
Yeah,
of
well,
2 liberal. Yeah, he's been part of 2 liberal plays.
See,
the only
I-
2 liberal plays he's been part in, so I trust him.
Okay.
I'm a little worried why Loken is voting yes on this though.
I've literally voted yes this whole time.
He's trying to cover himself.
I don't
that's what he's trying to
like.
do.
I'm trying to figure it out.
The old
Okay,
ignorance.
okay.
The old ignorance defense.
Wreckage.
Logan.
Just you trust your heart, dude. Trust your heart.
Oh yeah.
That's all I
okay.
can
Yeah.
say. Trust your heart, man.
Exactly, I'll
Guys,
do
do you
that.
want to put in another guy for the next game as well?
Sure,
We have
yeah.
space. Yeah, Nightmare, come on over, bro.
Hey,
So
Nightmare! Awesome.
I super didn't, but
Yeah.
the president
Oh
has
wait,
veto power.
I get to choose.
Yeah,
I get to
president has
choose.
veto power now to say that this doesn't happen.
No, I thought
Unless
that was
the
on-
president
I thought
wants
that
to
was on the
shoot
last-
someone.
Also, he can shoot someone.
You can let this
Don't
pass and shoot somebody, or you can veto it.
Wait.
If you let it pass, though,
Oh.
you are clearly a fascist.
No, that's
Well,
when.
no.
No, that's when that happens,
can
dude.
shoot
So
someone.
from now on,
What?
from now on, veto power.
No. On this board, the way that it works is whatever
No.
card is next, because
No.
that's why
Yeah.
the Hitler zone is here. And
So
not
you
here.
have veto power
Oh,
right
okay,
now. You can
okay,
say this
okay.
does
Yeah,
not
you don't-
pass, or you can let it pass and shoot someone.
Okay, so.
Do we know anyone's a fascist to shoot though?
Loken
Loken's
and
Hitler,
Henley
man.
are both
Huh?
suspicious. Aside from that, I'm not
Oh.
really
Doc
sure.
Gast is the quiet other fascist.
Look,
in the
look,
corner.
sheepy.
Yeah.
It's fucking not worth it because we
Yeah.
don't know our definite next fascist. So
And
you have
we
also
put
killed
ourselves
one
one
liberal
fascist
already.
policy away. So
Dude, I'm super sure that you can kill Hitler if you shoot Logan.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Um,
sure too.
oh, okay,
And-
well then if you think it's Loken, then go ahead and shoot the bullet. But then we are one fascist policy away
Yeah.
from just losing.
Yeah, but either way, I think he's a fascist, so we'd
And
have one fascist
if
person.
he's
I'm pretty
Hitler,
sure
we
that's
win,
Doc
right?
Gast.
Yeah,
Actually,
but in this whole-
if you shoot Logan and he's not Hitler, you know it's Henley.
Yeah, I agree with
That's
that. That's
true.
pretty good, true.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
But we are one more policy away.
I think like we're
think we're
doing
fine.
so badly on the liberal cards. And I'm not that sure that Loken's even a fascist. So
I can't
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's
Find
Henry
out.
or Logan.
For it.
okay, I'm gonna
Just shoot him and find out.
veto, and
Okay.
the Chancellor needs to agree for this to be vetoed.
I agree that this is vetoed,
Okay.
and we
then-
failed. That government technically fails.
Yeah. Sorry. So I'm still.
You're-
You're still previously elected, Peachy.
All right.
And now we're in a
So,
really shitty position because the two.
Oh, did that fail?
The two
So-
yeah.
people.
So hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh shit!
This
Then
is
it
very
goes-
important. This is very important. From the beginning of the game, we have confirmed that I'm a liberal. From the
Yes.
beginning of the
Pretty
game,
much.
I have been very confident that Peachy is a liberal.
He can't because he's been
I'm
president.
previously the president.
And I
You
can't
can-
because I've been chancellor.
No,
I mean-
no, you can vote previous
No,
president as
you
chancellor.
Can't. You can't.
No.
You can't.
The chancellor, the previous
No.
chancellor can be president, but the previous president
Yes.
can't be chancellor.
That's the
okay.
reals.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
Logan, I noticed that you're having problems writing there. Is it because you don't have any opposable thumbs because you're a lizard?
I'm not,
Are you a lizard?
The voice from beyond the grave tells you that voting for
I'm
PG
not
for
writing.
anything
I'm
is
the
a
one
bad
holding
idea.
the chancellorship.
We don't.
Okay.
You can't influence fascist from the grave. We
I
took it
was
out.
I was
think-
killed by
I
a
gave
fascist.
you-
not welcome here.
I gave you the choice last time, Wreckage, and I'll give you the choice again. I promise you that.
No, I
And
think.
if I don't give you the choice, you can just shoot me if you believe I'm lying to you.
I think.
Yeah, but I'm gonna want
yeah,
to
but
veto.
we don't
Oh
want to
no,
pick
but if
Hitler.
I'm,
And
yeah,
I
okay,
think
okay.
like Henley and Loken are.
I think-
the one of them's
I think
fascist,
I would-
one of them's liberal.
Yeah.
I agree with you,
And-
and it's Loken.
Okay, okay,
He's a
but
fascist.
hear me out,
Yeah,
right?
I'm the
apparently the
liberal.
place
Henley
cards
is
move.
Hitler.
Okay, give me a sec.
The place card. I'm getting
Peachy,
told that
Peachy,
the
one
place
sec.
cards move when something's vetoed.
No, they
If
don't.
you were elected,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
they move.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peachy-
right, because we were elected. All right, in that case, fucking Peachy is
Yeah.
the safe
Yeah.
chancellor.
Peachy's
Sorry,
safer
I-
than I am,
yeah,
for sure.
thank you for the person who told us about that.
I think Scoticus is liberal.
I think they can too.
Wait, so what was that rule you just changed?
No, we didn't change the
So
rule.
because the government was voted in, I was actually president.
It was still
I
a
just
good-
You were the
vetoed,
previous.
yeah.
A veto does not
Well,
move.
that saves a
still
lot
moves.
of trying to figure out who's.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
All right, so we need to.
So
all right, all
the
the
veto
votes are on
power
the
is
table.
unlocked. You can unlock. You can veto that turn. If I'm getting that correct.
Yeah.
You can veto that
Okay.
policy,
So I
but not
vetoed the
turn.
policy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Peachy, are you Hitler?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Oh Jesus fuck! Oh my god! What?
Just over here with a bullet in my
What?
brain, just saying the thing that I
What?
knew was true this whole
You
time.
don't talk out about Hitler.
Who was
Why
the other
would you do
fascist?
that? Why would you
Logan.
talk out about Hitler?
Oh my god!
Logan
I-
What?
very stupidly played that round, but
Yeah.
yep.
I like because
Scoticus.
Henley
Yeah.
kind of
Scoticus
buried
and
it with
Sheepy.
the wet fart noise. I was playing that out so hard.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
In that situation, you definitely should have still chosen the liberal
So-
policy there, Logan.
Man, but the
So,
Elf and Dogcast were like matching Loken in almost everything.
So,
I was
Elf,
like, well, those are 1, 2,
maybe,
3.
maybe not voting correctly was the reason you got
I
shot in the
believed
face.
you, Henley.
So,
I believed I had my I got 1 out of 3 right, but
I mean, I knew you were telling the
God,
truth. 'cause you knew
Wreckage,
the other
you
fascist
fucking
were.
Yeah, can
burned
I
me
say
so
the Wreckage
hard.
played that perfectly?
yeah.
So yeah,
The
in
only
first round,
Wreckage passed. The only person to be involved in 2 liberal plays was a fascist, and all the liberals done
So
nothing.
why did Hitler win right now?
because
he
he
was
was
got a-
chancellor,
He was
Like
chancellor.
That first move, he threw me 2 liberal cards,
and then told you guys that I gave him a choice,
and then I knew he was a fascist.
and he knew I was a fascist.
Oh,
Fascist
okay.
win is Hitler is
Genius.
elected.
Such a good play.
Man,
Yeah, I know.
That's so good.
So basically,
Dude,
that
you
first
destroyed
draw
me.
of
And
cards is
everyone
what
was
fucked
just
us.
so sure that he was the liberal. I knew I could like ally with him.
Well, he
safely.
played the most. He played more liberal than all the liberals.
I'm the only person who's played liberal policies in this game. Like,
Yeah.
you guys really suck at being liberals.
And
There was,
the second
4 people. There
I
was
didn't
3
do
people
shit. I
involved
literally
in-
played
in
one
the
card.
Liberals and,
the second elf gave me the choice. I was like, well, I'm choosing fascist, but I'm gonna get called out here. I can probably maybe turn it with the help of
I
Wreckage.
still don't know why you shot Elf. That doesn't make sense.
'Cause he
Because
knew you were
liberal, so
she was the only
Yeah.
one that knew that I wasn't liberal.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
honestly,
Anyway,
the whole Henley Loken thing really threw me. I wasn't sure who to trust.
I was 100% sure that Loken was fascist.
Yeah, no, he gave me a liberal and the fascist card, and so when he was arguing, I was like, no, he gave me 2 fascist cards. What I'm saying is solidified the deal is that he responded with.
It was really.
Yes, but you still never denied it.
You know what?
You never actually said, I'm not a fascist. You just said that argument's rubbish.
You know what's funny though? I did a wet fart sound, but then everyone started laughing, so I didn't have a chance to fucking.
I was just playing off that
I'm-
we didn't really know, even though we actually did know.
All right, now man, get your booty in here, bro.
Get your booty in
Are you okay
here.
for another one, Loken?
I'm good. I have a meeting in like an hour, so I can get another game in.
Yeah, we should be able to get another. It should go a bit quicker now that
Everyone in
knows
my
how to
chat, make
play
sure
it,
you
so-
go and drop a follow on McGloken. I'll put a cast link in the chat.
Wait, who's all streaming right now? Well, you should go follow Henley, Distracted L, Peachy Pixel. Wait, is this everyone's stream name?
I'm Sheepdog
Yeah.
42 on Twitch, but I'm more YouTube.
One for Elf as well. Make sure you follow. Are you addicted to Blood Bowl 2 again, Elf?
I mean, no, I just played yesterday.
So this
an
time
addiction.
we're
For
gonna
16 hours.
I'm
Is
going
that
to
a single marijuana I see in your bedroom, Elf? Are you addicted to marijuana?
hey, by the way, I hope this makes up for my poor performance as a Cylon.
Yeah,
No.
I think you finally. I mean, you know.
Oh.
To be fair, though, like, you know, I don't trust you inherently because you're super hyper aggressive at everything you do. So
That is true. Okay, so guys, if you set up your secret areas, Henny
ready
does
to
it
sit
again.
next to me?
How you doing, buddy?
you ready to sit next to me, night musicals?
Yep, I get to sit next to Henpai. What's up?
What's up, dude?
It's not even free on
Oh.
Twitch, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello.
Dolores.
Somehow we managed to get so many people in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
Bobby was
house.
ill and couldn't make it. Like he was
Yeah,
trying to make
yeah.
it, but
Apparently, you can play with 10 people in this fucking game,
You
man.
can, yeah.
10.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Henny?
Doc, is your
Trying to
box a little wonky?
Box.
No.
Is that a personal question?
It's actually not.
I mean, it's actually like perfectly straight. It's just
Even-
smaller than the other.
Even Elf's is fairly good. Okay.
Look, Elf, I'll do you a favor. I'll remove the lizard tag I put there.
Damn it.
I'm
Wreckage is
sorry,
still in the
Elf.
red
I
light
had to
district,
kill
so-
you.
so I got
You
it.
knew. You knew
I
too
see
much,
it.
and you
You
had
knew-
to
you
die.
knew he was
I
Batman.
just love how like everybody else at the table is like, "Yep, kill Elf, great, good."
It's because I, had the
faith in you,
leverage of
Elf. I
wreckage.
voted you.
I
To
could
be
pretty much
fair,
get away
though,
with
you-
anything.
You've been literally shooting yourself in the foot the entire game, being like, I'm just gonna vote for chaos.
Listen, okay.
This is what happens when
It
you're an
didn't
anarchist,
seem-
Elf.
It didn't seem like there was
Yeah.
anything that I could have done, so it doesn't
You-
What, so
uh,
I
vote-
can
vote-
grab any of these?
Yeah.
Wait, why can't
yeah,
I-
just grab one of them, guys.
Okay, there we go. You could have, like, I don't know, voted correctly. That probably would have helped.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody believed Peachy over me anyway, so who gives a shit?
Is this one my one here?
Not
see
not
what
that
I got
anyone
at
would
the
get
same.
not that anyone would get salty over
Why,
elections.
why
or
can't I
anything,
grab the whole
but-
packet? No.
Yeah,
If you click and hold on the packet, it'll pick the whole thing up.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
I just want to preface this game with I'm a liberal, so don't shoot me.
Yeah,
PG.
but see, that's exactly what Hitler would say.
Oh, wow.
To be fair,
I
that's
don't-
exactly what everyone would say.
I don't believe
Okay,
Hitler ever
as-
said "don't shoot me," and he didn't say "shoot me" at least once.
Yeah, I mean, I used to play. I don't know if you guys have played Resistance, but I used to play Resistance with my family all the time, and everybody would preface the entire game with being like, "We're all loyal members of the Resistance. No, nobody is a traitor here. No one at all."
I used to get
So-
really deep into Coup. Coup was my fucking
Coup is
jimmy
really
jam.
good, yeah.
Coup is fucking fantastic. I love Coup
So,
much.
Elf, as a now a two-time liberal, my advice to you is to play as a liberal. You have a liberal card in front of you.
I did.
Don't be so fascist.
I played as a.
And immediately this game, everybody's going to be infinitely more suspicious of Peachy and Wreckage. So, guys,
I
Yeah,
just,
it's,
luck.
it can't even be helped. Like, if I'm a hardcore liberal that passes liberal policies, you guys are still going to be like, but last game you
so-
passed all the liberal policies and you were evil.
so I just want to
He's
preface this with
president
I'm going to be
because
playing
he's-
as a member of the Green Party, and I expect never to.
I'm going to
voted
be
in.
a member of the Sex Party. Anyone in Australia who knows me or knows Australian
All right,
policies,
so who's first
Sex
president?
Party is for real.
Okay. So Hitler, the previous Hitler, not
All right,
current
here we go.
Hitler.
Check this shit out. I'm gonna roll a die, and whoever's color shows up is
No,
the
no,
dude.
Henny.
we need,
The person who
we
was
need to do
Hitler last-
blindfolds first and the reveals.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
blindfolds.
So the person who was Hitler's first was president anyway. So blindfold up, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah,
do I not vote Chancellor yet, or do
No,
we
no,
show
we-
the cards
we
first?
do
Gotcha.
the-
We have to figure out roles first.
So guys,
True.
make sure you know what
Everybody's
your...
blindfolded. Sheepy, make sure everybody blindfolds before
everyone's-
you blindfold.
Okay, so does everyone know what their role is? If anyone needs to check their role before we go, do it now.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Peachy. Okay, so I'll blindfold myself. And now, first up, the person who is Hitler, start moving your mouse back and forward sexually. Yeah, baby. You like that, don't you? Yeah, you want to do a bit more. Oh, yeah, stroke
Yeah,
it.
just like that. That's good. That's good.
The people who
Cup
are...
the dice. Cup the dice.
Shut up. the people who are fascist, unblindfold and reveal yourself to each other. You know, show each other what you got under the hood, as it were. And you'll also notice Hitler spastically moving his mouse about.
Oh, for God's sake, Hitler! Every time.
Hitler!
His or her, you fucking cis-white piece of shit.
Eat a dick.
Yeah.
And then...
Pretty sure Hitler was a
fascists,
dude.
make sure everything's back and blindfold yourselves again. Hitler, stop stroking yourself.
Did someone just assume Hitler's gender?
Yes.
Please, can we not do these jokes, please?
Hitler, stop stroking yourself. Everyone should not all be blindfolded. Everyone should be perfectly fine. And now, everyone unblindfold. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, whose mouse position has moved?
Everyone's.
I'm looking at you.
See, I make sure not to touch mine so that people can't do this shit, because that's cheating, you fuck.
Yeah. Oh, Hitler's still moving his mouse, guys. Okay.
Oh no, there's 4 Hitlers.
So I can choose Chancellor now, right?
Yep.
PG, vote me.
Choose me.
Vote me, PG. Vote me.
No. Go on, then. I feel bad that I shot you last time. You can be Chancellor.
I'm sorry I killed you in a previous life. Here, be my president-elect.
Okay, so for the most part, aside from, you know, possibly if everyone votes 9 for some weird reason, there's no real reason to vote 9, but let's have our votes. May as well see
Basically, if anybody votes 9, it's because they're holding prejudice from the last game.
Yeah, I mean,
To be fair,
the
to be
screw
fair,
elf
if he just
vote is about to
immediately,
come out.
if he just
Look,
immediately
I've
said,
been
right, I want
dwarven
this
for a long
person, you can
time.
assume they're both fascist.
I've been dwarven for a long time. I hate elf time. You know what I'm saying?
I see how it is.
Oh.
It's a race.
All right, this government passed, so Peachy, draw
Give
3
me your
cards.
policies,
Did you
PG.
shuffle those?
Oh.
Monica tripping. What's
I'm
up?
sure we did. I'm sure we did.
Who cares?
Everybody
There's
take
there's
every
like 2
Yeah, because
cards in
the
there.
table
No,
reset. right?
I shuffled the cards.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, it'd probably just be like all the same on top. That'd ruin it.
Well, you got, you know, like, I gave you 2 fascist cards. I did actually get 3 fascist cards right at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could fuck the start. Like, that's what fucked me, because I had no choice at the beginning.
Yeah,
And that was
neither
literally
did
the
I.
only time I had.
That's
'Cause everyone didn't trust me after that.
fascist of you.
I trusted. Well, I didn't trust you, but I didn't think you were fascist. I thought you might be fascist, but I wanted to trust you.
Fascist trying to trust fascists over there. All right.
Well,
here's
the table's
this
gonna
is
stand
last
against them.
round, nightmare. Last round, dude.
Hey!
Hey, liberal.
I gave Elf a fascist and a liberal.
Is this
Smart
true?
play.
Elf?
But she might
That's
be
right.
seeing chaos
That's right,
again.
that's right.
Chaos
Okay.
again. So you know.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 2 liberal cards, and Peachy was a fascist, and distracted elf as Hitler, because we know the strategy now. Got it, guys.
Oh, God.
We know the strat. We know the meta of this game.
I am
First
a
round
liberal, I
liberal.
swear.
Okay,
First
so
round liberal, second round fascist forever. Right? That's how that works.
I am going to choose someone who betrayed me last time. And I'm giving you the chance to... Actually, no, I shouldn't.
Redeem yourself.
No,
No,
I
you
should.
No, fuck you.
He's going to be president next. Do you want to give
Yeah,
him that
I
power
sh- yeah,
twice?
no,
Okay,
I
think of it
wouldn't-
like this. He is
Uh,
his red space is encroaching on your territory.
is,
So
it is.
like,
Well, okay.
He's invading
come
my
on.
safe space. So I'm gonna vote for Floof. I'd like a Floof Chancellor.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
Proof for
America.
Chancellor.
You can put me as chancellor, and I'll make sure your liberal policies, even though I'm conservative, will go through.
That's a really nice presidential speech. Or chancellorship, I guess.
I'd vote for him.
I would. I would.
I'd have a beer with that guy.
And Flip. Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
what matters in presidency,
Yeah.
right? Is whether or not you would have a
Okay.
beer with them.
Let's see what we've got.
Australian president can
I
drink a
keep,
whole
I
beer in
keep
one
getting
day.
really, really tempted to just throw a 9 out there for no reason.
You know what happened last time, Elf?
Yeah, but I still want to do it.
We used it against.
You,
Hey,
you can
what-
throw it out for no reason.
I mean,
You just got to
as long
make
as you can
something up.
justify it, I think it's fine to do.
Being a hater gets you shot in this game. Can confirm.
Apparently.
Well, you were the one who wanted anarchy, Elf. Then you got shot.
No one. It's true. I did say I was an anarchist.
Bring down the White House.
All right. So if I
what have we
recall,
done?
I choose one, right?
You just discard one face down, and then
Discard one face down, which goes over here.
Yep.
Yep,
That's all right,
somehow.
about
All right.
that.
And
I always have to clean
then...
up after Peachy anyway.
I make a mess. I'm a
So,
messy
like I
pup.
said, that side of the table is definitely fascist.
Oh snap! You bitch.
Now the president gets to see somebody's identity here.
Okay, so I get to see someone's identity. I
Look at my identity. I swear. Just do it, please.
Okay, so so here's my reasoning, guys. I now know that Nightmare is a fascist. He's not Hitler, but he's the visible fascist. All right. So
Why am I fascist?
The visible fascist.
I gave
Everyone
you,
else keep in mind that it might also be Sheepdog.
It could
so.
it could also be me, but I.
Well, what did Nightmare? What did you get from Sheepdog?
I got
before
2
this
reds. That's
Yeah.
why I said that side of the table is fascist.
Oh, okay.
He did. He got a liberal and a red. But let's. Okay, so is there anyone we'd like to check?
Me.
Wreckage.
Wreckage?
No,
I mean,
me.
this
Check
is
me,
just
because
all-
then,
this
then
is
I know I
all
have a
holdover
friend.
from
Check
last time.
Sheepy.
All right. So who?
Now check Peachy. Check Peachy because Peachy said that he gave Distracted Elf 2 blues.
Yeah.
And
no,
I gave
no.
a choice.
Wait.
Give a choice.
That
and
was
if he-
last game.
Yeah.
No,
No,
this
this
game, wasn't
choice. This choice.
Actually,
Yeah, this
yeah.
choice. You said you gave Distracted Elf a choice. You said if you check and he's a fascist, that means he
Then
probably
you know
got
they're
2
both
blues,
lying.
and they're
Yeah.
probably both fascist.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
That's
a
a
check
that's a good
Peachy.
plan. I will
Unless
check Peachy.
Sheepy's a fascist, and then he's just going to lie to us here.
Yeah. Also true. But
Yeah.
this could be good.
Oh, wait a
That's
minute,
your
no.
secret role, sweetie.
You don't want to.
There you go. Yeah. Don't tell me you're Hitler. Tell me you're a fascist.
I'm
That's
not.
your secret
I can't
role,
tell you I'm a
sweetie.
fascist because I'm a
Okay.
liberal, sir.
Yep. Peachy is indeed a liberal.
Yes, Peachy.
Okay,
we
so
need
that
to make sure
means
to work
that-
together.
So.
So
Elf-
that
don't
means
believe him.
that means that Elf and Peachy might both be, and Sheepy as well, or it means that those 3 are suspiciously maybe fascist.
I am a liberal. Oh my god.
I think it means that Floof is fascist.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Have you seen my hair? I cannot be fascist with this kind of hair. They would not, they
Fascist
would
or
not stand for it.
fabulous? It's a new
Now-
game.
It can't fit in the uniform.
Now, I am going to elect someone who we haven't seen any information for yet, so we can just learn.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's all learn together.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's on that side of the table.
You shut up. I know you're a fascist, mate. Floofy bastard. Magnificent floofy bastard.
All right.
PG?
DJ.
Well, we can vote.
Oh,
now,
sorry. Who did we
Whoa,
vote? Who did
wow.
we vote?
Elf,
Wow.
do you remember what happened last time you
did we
started
pass
playing the
it?
9 cards?
Listen,
Elf,
you
justify it.
You didn't vote for me, and I know I'm a liberal. I don't know they're a liberal, so I'm gonna vote no because all I know is that me and Peachy are liberals. That's all I know.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm liberal
but you
too.
don't know that a fascist either. Like,
Here are
Information is
your
useful.
choices.
Yeah, but I mean, with 2 people you know are liberals, you could rotate Chancellor every turn between those 2 people and win.
no, you can't.
Turn.
Okay.
Hey,
we're,
all
in it
right.
to win, we're in it to win it, lads.
Yeah, we
All right,
got
all right.
We
I'm
got this.
proved wrong. All right.
got this.
Wreckage, did you give him a choice or not?
I gave him a choice, and he chose.
He did give me a choice. He chose. He did the smart thing. You give someone a choice because then you learn something.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I could have given you not a choice, but in the bad direction, so I didn't do that.
Basically, he had 2 fascist cards and 1 liberal card, so he had to give
Yes.
him a choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I had to give him a choice unless I was a fascist.
Yeah.
and
Well,
wanted-
in the favor of finding out who the other fascist is, Codis, you're up, Raman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, on that
Square
side of
this
the
up.
table.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I have my thoughts on this so far. I have.
I'm
see-
not sure, so I'm going to vote this.
See, I'm.
Yeah,
okay,
Peachy
so-
doesn't
Yeah.
like new information.
Also,
It scares me.
I mean, also, still not me or Peachy.
I mean, I get that. I mean, at this point, we're kind of narrowing down the potential.
Yeah.
Like, we've got some people who feel liberal, and then now it's like really, you're probably going to run into they feel fascist for everyone else, and I'm in that group. So me and Henley are kind of unknowns. Loken's kind of an unknown.
It's tricky because it hasn't gone around the table yet.
The floof
but
is
because there's so
clearly
many,
a
we can
fascist.
lose quite
And
fast.
Why?
Peachy's,
No, I'm a
Peachy's
liberal.
Peachy's liberal, and I'm
Yes.
guessing Elf is
Well,
liberal.
you've
because-
seen my card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think both you two
I mean,
over
I
there are
would say
fascists.
that we know I'm liberal because my government passed a liberal policy, but of course now that'll never be true again.
Well,
I can't be
Doc's more
100% sure that Sheepy isn't because he just said what was on my card.
Yeah.
This is not looking good.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah, sorry, nuts.
Fake out.
I was like,
Uh,
hang on a moment.
Do you guys want to know what he gave me, or
Sure.
Yeah.
he gave me
Sure.
2 red cards?
No.
Wait.
I gave him 2 red cards.
I just went Alakazam bam. No, Henley, tell him what you gave me.
I gave him 1 of each because I got
Alright,
2
okay.
fascists.
Everybody's a
and-
liberal in this
You, you gave me 1 of each.
Why
I mean,
did Henley
think
have
that-
to tell them?
Well,
Because I wanted to see what he would say. I wanted to see if he was going to try and throw shade on me and say, or try and confuse things by saying he gave 2 blue. And then it would make it weird for me. since I got a red
you're
and a blue.
Hitler and you're trying to find out if he's a fascist or not.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I could be trying to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think if he so personally, I don't think if he's a fascist, he would have gave me the choice unless he pulled 2 blue and a red. Because getting to 3 in the liberal track when you're 1 on the fascist is a little bit scary.
Can't vote yet, Sheepy. Nobody has been.
So
I don't.
I'm
I know
gonna-
who the president
I'm gonna
is.
say I'm gonna say
Um,
PG here because Sheepy gave me 2 red
Wait,
last time.
I thought you didn't trust
This side of the
board.
table.
Yeah.
Why did a
yeah,
fascist
but
just
this is how I'm gonna find out.
How can we possibly elect a president who goes back on such a basic promise as distrusting that side of the table?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not entirely sure why.
So, okay,
Fascists
if Destructive
just
Elf
half
is
the
keeping
side.
to her word, then she's going to vote yes for this, right?
I
mean,
don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
what
I
Elf is
there's
doing.
there's doubt. There's doubt now.
No,
I-
hell no.
I voted no for myself because I'm pretty sure Nightmare is fascist.
Why would I select
Well, see,
you
the
if I was
it's
fascist?
either-
I don't know,
trying
and
to
it confuses
frame
me.
The president has the opportunity to frame his chancellor. So if
Yeah,
you
See,
were
I
fascist-
think the thing is,
I still keep
Nightmare
this,
might be fascist, but I think
All right.
there's a fair
see-
chance that
see-
Sheepy
see-
is also a fascist,
Okay.
and maybe they're trying to do this kind of blame each other.
Okay.
keep the
Yeah, I
heat
think
off
the
one
whole
way.
table was fascist.
So
The entire
so,
table,
so,
everyone.
Go for yourself.
This is a very liberal
So-
government. with So many fascists.
Oh my god! So.
Elf, we don't have
as-
any info on Loken.
As yeah, I don't
What?
care about info and Loken. It's not important.
Wow.
I
Look,
All you
look
gotta
here.
know,
Hashtag.
likes
Uh,
their sweet ass.
my problem with voting Peachy in was not Peachy, it was Nightmare. And I am
Wow.
confident
Yeah, mine too.
that Peachy is okay.
I am.
Wow, I did
100%
nothing wrong, and-
confident
alright.
in Peachy.
As long as a president stays true to their word, I
Whoop.
trust them.
Yay!
Oh,
I'm just
now
being
I
smart.
know.
I'm
Interesting.
saying 9. I'm
Interesting.
saying 9 because you
Oh.
said
So I'll
you
give
didn't
you the
care
reason.
about
I'll
me.
give you the. Yeah, the reason I voted no is because Peachy made
You're
a
a
big deal of,
fascist.
What? No, you made a big deal of, Why did the fascists give me Chancellor? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
have
and
to
I
vote for
voted
that.
no on it.
Yeah, I'm
I could
definitely
have
gonna
had
have to make
Chancellor
a point.
and passed.
I'm
going to
make a point of.
policy.
Nah, I think you're playing the long game.
Is
I
anyone
think
else
you're a
potentially-
fascist.
I-
I
is
will
it-
never be giving you any choices.
Is anyone else suspicious
Al?
of the fact that Zacodicus is a robot?
Oh, so you guys are getting that too? I thought that was
Yeah.
just me.
You-
and
We're
So,
Look, I don't care about
Hey, wait, wait,
fascism.
You can't. You
I-
can't.
Grr,
say
grr,
that.
grr. Okay.
Shut up. Shh, shh.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, okay.
Well, now you've given information about it not mattering.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
current president gets to look at somebody's role.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I would like to preface.
Can you check me out to get suspicion off me, please?
Oh my god, I gotta tell you guys things. I got 3 fascist cards, so I had no
Yeah.
choice.
I got
Now,
given 2 fascist cards.
I'm going to say that is, in fact, at this point, statistically likely, because
Yeah,
there are
I had
very few liberal
nothing.
cards in the deck.
I don't know why that got me so much. that
So
you said yeah.
Loken, since we don't have any information
wait.
on you, let's
Wait,
see
Elf.
what you're.
No.
Elf, I
Do
have
me,
a,
do me.
I-
That's a
I-
good idea.
I have a second idea. Elf, if
Okay.
you look at mine, and you say I'm liberal, we know for a fact that myself, Peachy, and you are all liberal. basically.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but no, I don't like that
Comes
one
through-
because you were involved in that. So you three were involved in that liberal play where you checked Peaches.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
checked.
I actually think we're
Yeah, because
okay
you-
there. I'm gonna check
No.
for Dawkins.
Okay.
I kind of think Sheepy is, to be honest.
Because
Or I could be just getting you on my side, Peach.
because it was
This
that
is
turn
true.
that got
Don't-
past the
Okay,
fascist.
so-
Play with my mind.
So, Logan is a fascist.
That's not
Hands
true.
down, 100% fascist.
Now because last time this happened, I knew, and this time I don't, and I don't want to be involved in this. When I don't want to be involved in one person accusing the other of being a fascist when I don't have any information.
I'm gonna do this. I haven't seen Henley yet be Chancellor. Or what has he? Or am I forgetting?
No,
I mean, it doesn't really matter. We should all just vote no because you don't
Yeah,
deserve
you
it.
should vote no because we know Logan is a fascist.
I'm
No,
not a fascist.
I really
I mean,
don't
you
trust
are a
Peachy
fascist.
and distracted.
All
now
right, so
because
let's.
like this could
Yeah.
like I swear to God, this is probably a ploy.
I feel like
it's
Elf
not.
can't be playing
I
me
am-
now. I am so paranoid.
100. I am
Peachy, I've got a
100% honest.
This is the biggest shit. Like, okay, last time I was a fascist, but this guy, I'm telling you guys right now,
I have
put
never
on a
in the
southern
game-
accent. I'm just saying I like conservatives and liberals together in an American unity.
I have never in this game lied to you ever.
Exoticus and
Scoticus, what are you
vote.
thinking?
PJ, I want you to tell me if decides they'll tell the truth and it's McCloakin and Nightmare are the two fascists. Who's the third?
I mean, I think you're a fascist,
Peachy.
Scoticus.
All right. So who's your three?
And I'm not sure with distracted Elf.
Oh,
But
Who's your three? Who's your three? Me and who else?
Nightmare, you, and
Wow. I thought we were friends.
I, like,
Logan-
McLocan has been looked
Logan.
at and said as a fascist, so it's either Elf or Locan.
All right. What about you,
I thought
Sheep?
we were friends. Why you gotta call me a fascist like that?
Because you make fascist plays. I
I
can't
don't
help
make
it.
fascist plays.
I'm
When
sus-
Sheepy gives me 2 fascist cards, what am I supposed to do?
I'm suspicious of Nightmare. I mean, I know Nightmare's a fascist. I'm suspicious of you and Logan. I
Wow.
think you two are fascists.
Can
I
we
am fascist
please
on
finish
gaming.
this vote?
Here's my call right now. Nightmare fascist, Logan fascist, Scoticus Hitler. That's my call.
The thing is,
can
if
I
vote
can I
Locan,
vote in on this?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Henley. What do you think?
the reason why I don't trust distracted right now is because of the fact that she passed to Peachy a two fascist agendas and then cast the blame of a fascist on someone else. Like that.
Yeah,
like,
that is
that's
what
pretty
happened.
much.
I had 3
Time.
fascist cards. There was nothing I could have
Yeah,
done.
but we
other
don't
than
know that. All we know is
Yeah.
that you gave yourself the opportunity.
Anyway, the
and
votes are
power
out,
to
so
pass
please
all
flip.
that stuff, so.
Flip. 9.
Carry it. This this election does not pass. We move up on the track.
Wait, does it?
No, it doesn't. So
Wasn't that 4 9s? So that means it goes.
No,
there's 9 of us now.
It doesn't pass if you have an equal, because it. Oh yeah, that's
There was
right.
5
Sorry,
There's 9 of us
Yeah,
now.
so it does pass. Sorry, that's
no, there
Oh,
were
okay.
There was 5 nines.
There were 5 no's.
Oh, there
Oh,
were 5?
okay, sorry, I thought there
Okay,
were 4.
well,
So that's why it didn't pass.
Never mind.
So
Politics is confusing, guys.
shit balls.
You gotta count stuff and
Now,
Do
I seem to
numbers.
remember several people's inclusions of who is Hitler, including Zodicus. So
Wait, why are you
Yeah.
guys voting already?
Because-
for-
Because
I
I'm
don't want
pretty
Scoticus
sure
to be
Scoticus is a-
Yeah,
Scoticus
they
is-
think I'm Hitler just because I tried to get more information out of Henley to try and figure out his
No,
role.
I have.
For
I
the
passed
sake,
dude, I passed a liberal.
for the
Yes.
sake of
Yeah, I mean,
argument,
I passed
please
the
choose your
third
chancellor.
liberal when there was only one fascist.
It's very clear that there are
liberal
already-
play.
Okay,
That's the
I'll tell you
former
what. I
Liberal
won't.
play
I won't
Been
decide
trying
yet.
to find information from Henley.
Who is
yeah,
your
go on.
chancellor?
Who's your
Wait
chancellor?
until I see Chancellor, right? So the people I think are potentially suspicious are actually the people who done the checks. So I'm suspicious of the Distracted Elf and Loken, Sheepy, and Peachy.
I am a liberal.
Nightmare, I'm pretty sure is maybe potentially scummy.
Why am I scummy now?
Henley gave me a choice, so I'm more on him. And then the 2 docs, I'm not sure on. So
Okay, give me Chancellor. I'll pass a liberal
No,
card
don't
so
give
everyone
him
will stop calling me a fascist.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go Henley because he's only been positive
That's
to
true.
me as far as he said he gave me a
Okay.
choice. He gave me a choice, and I chose.
I don't trust Zacodicus, and
kinda
you
trust
guys
Henry.
were already in a presidency chancellorship together, so I don't want this.
Oh,
we need.
Okay.
Yeah,
wait,
very
wait, wait,
hang
wait,
on.
we need
Suspicious, you
local.
two over there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Ah, well,
passed.
I'm-
It's passed.
Okay,
No,
so-
it was passed, guys.
Nightmare is
Yeah, I know.
definitely a
I'm-
fascist.
that's why I'm
and
moving
I
those
think
things.
Quit
Alright.
calling me a fascist. I'm liberal.
Anyway,
No,
anyway.
there's only two cards
Hey,
for me
hey,
to pull
hey,
over
we
and
can't
shuffle.
interact. Hey, guys. No, don't put the discard pile back. Oh,
Yeah,
we do
yeah,
need.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
we
only
need
two
to.
left.
All right. Now, guys, we can't interact from this point on, so we might as well shut up and let the passing happen because.
What do you mean you can't
Okay.
interact? I don't understand.
Well, guys, at
I
this point
can
we can't
interact
stop.
all I want, bitch.
There's no veto. There's no nothing. At this point, we can't
Oh.
do anything. So we might as well just shh and pass some policies and then talk about it.
No, I want to throw around wild accusations like a liberal should.
I want.
Oh,
to,
maybe I
down.
need to do that more then.
I want to
Oh,
be
no.
liberal and call everyone Hitler, who isn't me.
That's how liberal I am.
That's how liberal I am.
I don't
Which
know how I
means that
feel.
only I can be chancellor.
I don't know how I feel about any.
Can
of
you
what's
like
being said right
resize
now.
your cards or something?
No, those ones are little.
Those ones are a little smaller than the hand ones.
Can you hold like Alt and or Shift and Scroll or something? No.
Could you
maybe
get glasses?
Okay.
Yeah, hold Alt, it just makes it bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So current president chooses
Yeah.
next president.
Yeah. So I got 3 reds and I gave him 2.
Yeah, I can confirm that I got 2 reds.
Which is
confirm
really
that he
shit
got 3
because I
reds.
really wanted to get liberal so I could clear my name, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Super
I-
unsure
so
Spartacus and Henley now.
pissed.
You were all
Bas-
very foolish in voting any government that had Zodicus in it. I
Yep.
said no.
I said no.
You guys are stupid. That's all I can say. You did that to
Guys,
yourself.
just wait. I promise. Look at all the only reason you're suspicious of me is because I tried to get info from someone else by forcing them to say what they gave
All right,
me.
let's
to say
hang
they
on. Let's
slept
do
on.
this
Okay,
right
okay.
now.
That's the only
Hang on.
reason you're suspicious of me.
But-
I've passed a liberal. And
All right,
now,
guys, let's do
because I
this
got
right
3
now.
reds. I passed. The
Let's do
fascist.
this right now, okay? Who, if you had the pistol or the gun,
No, no,
who
no,
would you
no, no,
shoot
no,
now?
no. That's,
No,
okay,
no, no,
all
no,
we
no,
need
no,
to
no,
know now is Zacodicus, who are you making president?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why can't we talk about who?
I'm gonna give it to Dr. Wreckage over here.
Okay.
Yo.
I feel he's the most neutral.
That's because he knows the game the most, and he keeps fucking doing this shit.
I would have
Excellent,
given it to you, Henley, but I'm suspicious of you because I feel
Because
like
you gave me 2 reds.
I have always trusted you, Scoticus. I
Why
feel
does no one
betrayed
trust
by
me?
your lack
I have
of
done
faith.
nothing wrong.
I don't. You know why I don't trust you.
So-
Nightmare.
the
So hang
reason we
on.
don't trust him is because the people who are suspicious because they checked each other and like, oh yeah, they're liberals.
So,
All right,
so
so
I said
can
that
I
he
ask-
a couple of reminders here.
so-
A couple,
before
a
you
couple-
do anything, why do you not trust me?
I trust you, Henley. Other people don't trust you because I asked you for information, so they think that they think I'm Hitler and you're fascist, basically.
Anyway,
So this is the only way to make.
I personally think the Scoticus got a liberal and 2 fascists and just handed 2 fascists to
Yeah,
Henley.
I'm down for this. I am.
all right.
I am Nightmare.
See, this is
Logan,
the-
and Zacodicus. Zacodicus is
Guys-
Hitler. I'm calling
Guys,
this.
let's guys.
So this is coming. This is
What have
coming
I
from
done?
sheep. This is coming from Sheepdog, who
The president
just-
will have silence on the floor.
Yes, let the president.
Now then,
Okay.
after my presidency, Doc is the next president because it resumes its current order. Should a fascist policy be passed, I will be assassinating Zodicus. That is the full amount of information that you need to know. I am going to make my chancellor Sheepdog.
Okay, I would suggest Peachy because he's more.
no.
Are you
I
sure?
wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest either of
Don't
those.
suggest
to be
me
honest.
because people have been like,
No, no,
"Ooh,
I
Right.
don't
like
know."
I know Peachy. Like it may look suspicious.
You
but
know
I
he's a
promise
liberal
you guys,
because
Yeah,
Peachy
but
is a
only you, Sheepdog,
if
only
I
you
may,
know that.
if I may.
I
Yeah.
reckon
Well,
she
why
was
don't we just go
suspicious.
Doc then? If both
The
of
only
you are
people,
suspicious.
the only people in the sheepdog world who are like, oh yeah, definitely liberals is him, Peachy, and Elf.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
3 people. That's
I-
3
I
people.
trust Right now,
That's the
do
3
anything
fascists.
Don't
is
pass it
Doc
to me.
and Doc.
Wreckage,
I only trust the 2
Wreckage.
doctors.
I'm 100%. I'm 100% with you. I
Wait,
will
why
pass
do
a
you-
fascist so
why
that
do
you can shoot
trust Doc
McLurkin.
Ghost.
Henley.
Henley.
Except for I would rather not pass a fascist at all. than
You
just
know
to
he's
shoot
Hitler.
somebody. No, we don't know he's Hitler. We know that Zadokis is a fascist.
It's gotta go.
We don't
Sorry,
know
yeah.
who Hitler. We don't know
You
who
don't shoot him,
Hitler
I'm a
is.
fascist. You should think I'm a fascist because of one thing, even though I was the person who passed that third liberal there. Back
All
when
right,
we only
is
had
this-
one fascist card on the board,
Okay.
which would be a terrible play.
Are people more okay with this than Sheepdog?
I don't know.
I'm more okay with Doc Gas
No,
than Sheepdog or Peachy.
I'm not.
I'd be okay
If-
with Doc Gas or McCloakin.
Sorry, if they're
Or
agreeing,
even
I'm
Henley.
disagreeing because I
All
don't
right,
know
then.
why they would agree.
I also am disagreeing at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, then.
I'll
I
be.
feel
I'll
like-
be Chancellor. Let's get a liberal. Let's not try and shoot someone because we're not sure.
Shooting someone is not
Yeah.
worth it.
Because this is where we lose the game because Sheepdog's Hitler.
So we're
anyway.
voting. So we're voting for Sheepdog.
Well, no.
Yeah.
First of all,
Okay.
yeah, first of all,
But before this happens, I say the only person that I trust the most, the only two people I trust the most is Doc and Doc. Right?
I
I'm
don't
gonna vote-
understand why you trust Doc Gas though.
because
Because he has
have
been
no
being super
info on Doc.
suspicious. Like,
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? You Sheepy, you've
Yeah.
looked at Peachy's cards and you said that he
He's a
is a liberal, but then he passed a fascist agenda.
fascist.
Anyway.
And just
Yeah, but both people agreed
Flip.
that it was two fascist cards
I'm
that
gonna
got
vote
given to me.
only because I want Doc to
Yas carry it.
Yep. Yeah.
Man,
This government is
I'm getting
elected.
stuck in with this damn group. You might be a fascist, actually, Henley, if you're matching nightmare. God damn it! No, because
No,
you played the choice. I give it to you.
Like, if he gives
I'm
me fascist
strongly
cards, and
feeling that
no one
Scott
believes
is
me.
fascist here.
The only
Man, I
person,
played so bad as a liberal then.
The only
Either that
two
or you're
people that I
playing a
trust
good
are the two dogs,
Hitler
right?
game,
I don't
Peachy.
know. I don't know.
Sheepdog, are you Hitler?
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
by the way,
Yeah.
Sheepdog.
No, I'm not Hitler.
Okay.
Um,
So it may be
I
Peachy's.
I got screwed by 3 reds, and I just like haven't been able to recover my reputation since then.
See, I
Like,
keep bringing
Okay.
that back
what the
up.
fuck?
Tarnished by those emails.
Okay, so this is coming out.
There's
This is coming
32,000 emails.
out. Wreckage, you know the targets.
Yep. It's I kill Zadokis.
Yep.
Yeah,
Zadokis, are you Hitler?
no.
Okay, so it's either Nightmare or Loken. Wreckage gave
No,
me 2.
dude,
Why
look
is
at
it
it, look at
me?
it, look at it.
Now,
I literally
Doc
haven't
is so
done
quick to kill
anything.
me. He's
Now,
so
hold
quick
on a
to
second.
kill me. Doc is. I would. So, dying
Now,
best.
hold on a
Doc's
second, hold on a
fascist.
second.
Watch out for
Current
Peachy. He's
standing
Hitler.
government will have the floor.
Oh,
Now,
will they?
we have yet to. I got 3 fascist policies.
Yes.
I said
believe you.
at the start of my presidency I would assassinate Zadokis, but when Doc suggested that we would intentionally pass a fascist policy in order to do that, I was against it.
Yeah.
I did not have a choice. I wanted to pass a liberal
He's a
policy.
liar.
You can call me a liar, you
You're
can,
dead.
but I
You
am.
can't because
I
you're
am-
dead, Zakonicus.
You can't call him a liar.
Guys, it was my bulls really.
No, actually, this is wrong. This is wrong. I just
This
just
goes to
reminded us
Doc.
that this is
Oh,
how
yeah,
this works.
yeah,
It goes to
sorry.
Doc.
That was the
Goes
special
to Doc.
presidency. Doc Gass is now the current president.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Don't know who to shoot.
Still
now.
a liberal over
I
it.
honestly thought it was him.
Yeah.
I thought it was Zakonicus too.
Liberal
no,
side of the
Can
table
you,
over
can
here.
you
He
veto
can
that?
still be a fascist. We
Wait.
just did. He just isn't Hitler.
Hang on, couldn't you have vetoed that last one? And made that a liberal
No,
agenda?
we
No,
don't have
it's-
veto
it's
until
now we
that
do.
one passes.
Yeah.
Now we have
Okay,
veto.
so anything that gets flipped, we can the
We can
president
now
vetoes?
veto it. Yeah, the president
The
calls veto.
government
President
can
vetoes.
veto together.
No, no.
Okay, so-
The Chancellor calls for the veto. The President agrees to the veto. If the President doesn't agree to the veto, it goes through.
No, the veto power says the president has the veto power. So
No,
or
no. It says veto power is unlocked.
Oh,
So
okay.
when the Chancellor gets his things, he calls for a veto. If the President says no, he still has to play the policy.
gotcha.
So the president. Okay, so only the chancellor can call the veto. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
only the Chancellor can call the veto. Only the President can agree to the veto.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Doc, you're
Wait,
up.
why does Sheepy have the card?
Because he was
I
previously
was
elected.
previously elected.
He was chancellor, and therefore game would have ended if he was Hitler.
Oh,
So we know he is not Hitler.
Okay,
Oh
so
shit! Okay.
I am not
Alright,
Hitler.
I
I'm
understand now.
probably liberal. Doc, I would say Peachy is pretty much the only choice. Distracted elf, maybe. I'm pretty
Yeah,
trusting-
Or
I'm trying to
me.
think, 'cause
Literally,
this could.
only Sheepdog has said I'm a fascist.
I am the
No,
liberal.
I have
liberal.
constantly
and
said
I
that
have
you're a
called
fascist.
you.
Yeah,
Look,
but you
look,
can't-
I'm
After what
liberal.
has transpired, I'm pretty sure Elf is.
I'm not. Oh my
No,
god.
not a
I'm
liberal. A liberal.
No,
Oh,
no, I can't do
liberal,
that. 'Cause
okay.
he's going to be
No,
president
this-
next.
This is way too fucking crazy.
Okay, fuck it. No, because if he is Hitler, it doesn't matter. So yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Is he
All right,
Hitler?
so again, the only two people that I trust
Is PG
Doc and
Hitler?
Doc.
Well, we have to
But
do the
Doc-
vote
We have
first.
to do the
I
vote
don't.
first, yeah.
I don't think your choice.
We have
in
to
Chancellor
vote
is
first. He would like if he's he's not
good.
Hitler. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
agreeing with this.
So flip.
Jaws carry it.
I
This
don't
presidency
like.
exists.
Everyone's accusing me.
Okay, so
Okay, so are you Hitler?
No.
he's also
All right.
trying to get
we
PG
have
to stop
yet
hating
another
me.
person
He's a fascist,
who we
though.
know is not Hitler.
But he could be fascist, right? Oh no,
Could be
wait,
fascist.
Sheepy.
I
you
think
saw his
him
thing,
and
right?
Elf are working together.
Oh, I mean,
As
he
liberals?
is.
Yeah, I
he-
agree.
Yeah,
No,
so
as
he's together as
fascists.
liberals.
Yeah,
Remind me
I
what
agree that I'm working together
they're
with the liberals.
fascists.
Sheepy. Can you remind us what you saw on his card?
On Peaches.
Peaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Liberal.
liberal. I said he was liberal.
So, does that mean that the only way that we know Sheepy isn't a fascist is because he's not Hitler? Is that what? Like, does that
No,
mean
well,
he's not a
he's
fascist?
not Hitler. That's the only thing we know for sure, because Sheep could be lying and everybody could be lying. So the only thing that we know for sure is that he's not Hitler, because the game would have ended.
Liberal.
I'm gonna veto this.
Good call.
I don't
Alright.
know who is Hitler, so I don't want to waste a bullet.
What did you
What
give?
did you give
Peachy?
me, Doc?
I gave him 2 reds.
It's all right. Everything the two
Confirmed.
people in the government agree to vetoing, so it vetoes.
Yeah. So it.
If I had even like an idea of who Hitler was, but I don't know. I honestly thought it was Coticus.
All right. Anyway,
Okay. So
who's your who's your chancellor, Peachy?
I have a new
Peachy.
I have a new theory.
PG, please.
Right. Okay.
It's possible. Okay, there are 2 possibilities from my perspective. I'm just going to put them out very quickly. Zagonicus was actually liberal, and Henley fucked with him. Henley's Hitler, or Doc's Hitler. Like it's either
Wait,
Henley.
you
Or
Why
think
would he?
Doc
Why
is
would he
Hitler?
veto that though?
Why would he
Peachy.
veto that then?
Well,
Peachy.
because he doesn't know who to assassinate.
Yeah, he doesn't know who he can kill.
Well,
and
if
not
you're
look
Hitler,
suspicious.
the assassination power is almost worthless because
Peachy,
you
our
can't win the
first
game
turn
with
was
it.
so glorious.
So-
give me the
So
chancellorship.
I'm gonna say either Henley or Doc are Hitler and one of them is liberal. Nightmare and Loken are fascists.
So what do you?
Why does everyone call me out as a fascist? I have
Yeah.
literally not done anything this whole fucking game.
It's possible. It's possible that Doc and Henley are both liberal.
I
and
gave him a red and a
Smuckus
blue, and he
was-
put a blue out. Why
Fascist.
does that
Yeah.
make either of us Hitler or fascist?
Peachy. Basically,
Yes.
what Sheepdog is saying is that either me or Distracted Elf is a safe choice for Chancellor.
or me.
Or him.
No,
Well,
I would
right,
say
okay,
either
so
Doc.
Your
Dr.
president is
Wreckage.
speaking now.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I should give it to Sheepy because that like links us up.
Well, we're both
you
confirmed not
think-
Hitler, but if you know,
Yeah.
like the
You're
thing,
not.
the
You're
thing
not
is,
confirmed not fascist.
The
You're
thing
confirmed
is
not
do
fascist.
you
Giving it to
trust-
someone that we
I-
know is not Hitler is just the best place to go.
I'm,
Because if we
I'm
give it to
pretty
Hitler
sure
accidentally,
Elf
they win.
is liberal.
I'm not Hitler.
Uh,
I'm a liberal.
I
Yeah.
don't trust Elf. I trust Elf to be liberal.
Look, if
pretty
you
much.
vote Elf in, I'm gonna vote no.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If
vote
you
no.
vote Doc
Yeah.
in, Dr. Wreckage, I'm gonna vote yes.
I'll vote yes for Wreckage too.
Or me.
I
I'm still
trust
sitting
Dr.
over here
Wreckage.
not doing anything.
I'm
Get over
what-
it.
I
No,
mean,
not
Loken.
that.
I'm mostly on board with Doc being Hitler, right? Doc Gast being Hitler right now because he got Zakonicus killed, which like he threw the first shade on him. I'm not 100% sure, but
You were
I
the
mean-
first one to throw shade on me, calling me fascist.
well, you
so.
are
yeah,
fascist,
but-
mate. Like,
I'm
that's
not
accepted.
fascist.
That's accepted at this point.
Okay.
Guys,
let me-
come on.
like-
Peachy,
Loken, how do you feel if I put Elf in as Chancellor?
I don't feel okay with that because she's the one who's accusing me of all this, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel
That's
about
because
Elf.
my accusations are on point.
No,
That's all
they're
I'm
not.
saying.
Okay, I'll vote yes for Elf as well.
okay, it sounds like almost everybody is
feel
gonna
like
vote
I feel
no
like we
for
should be
Elf.
making votes here instead of like.
Yeah.
I want to point out that to Peachy that we are 2 failed things away from a random flip. So just to put that in mind, like it seems like people are not cool with Elf.
What is a random
Story
flip
of my
then?
life.
The
Wait,
thing is,
I can
I'm
promise you,
super
PG, that
okay with Elf being
What is
super okay.
Hang on. Does pass mean like give it to a person, or pass means put it on the board?
Pass means that
put it
the
on the board.
It
president,
plays.
like the
doesn't matter what it
election
is.
passes.
It just gets played.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
still
okay.
have 2 plays. We still have 2 plays.
Okay, Peachy,
Before that
go for
happens,
your
right?
Chancellor.
Okay, so even if
It's fine. It's
I-
fine.
if
Peachy,
this
you
doesn't
make a
go
choice.
through, Sheepdog gets presidency. I can vote me in. So
I'm
cool with that.
Who's Chancellor? Okay, that's distracted, right?
That's
That's
where I'm
me.
voting.
Okay. It's not Nightmare.
No.
And-
I was just
Oh,
hating on
sorry,
you the
no,
whole
it's-
game.
and Flip.
As I said, I'm voting no for this. So
That's,
Yeah.
Well, then let's have it.
Yeah, the Nines have
Wait,
it. I-
there were what?
Did someone not vote?
I saw. Oh yeah, we.
Scotty
gotta-
Well,
one of
dead.
us is
Dead.
Oh
One
yeah,
of us is
Zacchaeus
dead, so-
Sorry, Zacchaeus, I forgot. It's fine.
I
Okay.
could have
Okay.
told you who what I would have
Uh,
voted, but
I will put Wreckage in.
I'm okay with that.
yeah.
Okay, I could deal with that one.
Well, first of all,
Sorry, what are you saying, Hitler? Do you
All
want
the fascists are okay with it. Vote no if you're a
No.
liberal. Vote no if
No,
you're a
if-
liberal.
No, it's only because you accused me. If Peachy was it,
Okay, yeah.
GG boys, GG.
Yeah, G fucking G.
yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
what I
sake!
wanted to
Again?
do, damn
Wreckage again?
Oh, wait, what's that? What's that, guys? What's that? I'm a filthy. What's that? I'm a filthy fascist over here. that gets shot
Why
by
are you
Hitler?
playing liberal so bad, Scotticus?
Dude, I asked one
Okay.
person to try. Look, I asked the fascist what he gave me to see if I could get more information out of him.
Can I-
Now-
can I
you
now-
immediately thought I was fascist,
Okay,
and you stuck
this is
to
why
that
I
and didn't
didn't wanna
listen to
give
what
it-
I was saying.
Before
I
anyone
forgot there
says
were
anything
four
else,
fascists.
guys, hang on. I'm just going to point this out. Wreckage, when you were flicking your mouse around at the start, I literally had no idea who it was. Okay, you doing that
Yeah.
shit was like, I had no idea what color that was.
I had to stare at it for so long to be like, is that red or orange?
And also, I couldn't tell, Loken, that you were a fascist either. So I thought you were Hitler.
You guys let Hitler shoot me. I tried to pull more information from Henley, who I was slightly suspicious of.
Anyway,
And you guys thought I was Hitler.
I just want to say that apparently because I was moving my thing too erratically and they couldn't tell who I was, the fascists made no attempt to communicate to me who they were.
I
had
think that
no
helped you actually, mate.
Look, no, I couldn't.
honestly,
like,
I only thought there was-
I was never counselor. I was accused of being a fascist right off the bat.
I sincerely thought that Sheepdog was a fascist on my
I
team.
mean, Logan, accurately.
What, the whole time?
Yes,
I mean,
Oh, God.
yes, but
So-
unprovoked.
That's
like, I don't
what
know-
confused me.
Here's the best part of it, though, right? I honestly thought there was only two fascists and one Hitler card because I forgot that we added another.
Yeah,
player,
I forgot
and-
that we got another fascist card, so I thought there was only 3 of them, which made so much more sense to be Nightmare, Loken, and Zacchaeus.
Yeah, and especially when you knew that Peachy was a safe choice for Chancellor and voted
You gave
me.
it to him.
Well,
I
he's
was
got
like,
three
At that
Yes.
point, I was like, "Oh yeah, perfect."
Just
yeah.
want to point out
I
my
was
card to
certain
everyone,
that
just in
Sheepy
case
was
you're
a-
wondering
Yeah.
what I was. There you go. There it is.
Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, so
I
you wanna-
never once said anything untrue in either of the games.
Yeah, but you know.
No, I was
you're an easy
sure you were
mark.
liberal.
You
That's
were
why I
an
gave you
easy
Chancellor.
mark. You were very easy.
See that?
Anyway,
We got some shout outs, guys.
yeah, let's do some shout outs. Yeah.
Are we finishing here then?
Yes.
I mean, I can certainly play
I'm
more.
a-
I can
more.
carry on.
I
So if
could
anyone-
I have a
probably.
lot to do.
Okay.
I
If
could-
you
I
want to
could
drop out,
probably-
we can play a smaller game. But here's a good point to do shout outs for the VODs that people are making, etc.
All right. So let's go from the left from PG.
No, let's start with the guest, Loken. Go
Okay.
through the guest.
Hi, I'm McLoken. I love all of you. Thanks for having me on the show. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for everyone for watching or who's listening to the VOD. Thank you. You guys can find me twitch.tv/McLoken. You guys can find me on at 8 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Saturday, except for Thursdays because I do Fracture Worlds on John Sandman's channel.
Hype.
And because I love D&D, and I'm
By
a
the
nerd,
way,
so hello.
you're gonna have to give John my maximum love. He keeps hosting our D&D game that's on at the same time, so
Yeah.
much love to that, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
awesome.
Well, I will touch his butt for you.
Thank you.
Oh
Touch it twice.
yes, please.
It's a
Oh,
Colicus.
and when you're touching his butt for me, make sure to use your middle finger a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, get up in there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
make it real
Zacchaeus.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Scotticus. You can find me in all the URLs /Scotticus. I do my streams. I start about 3 p.m. Scotland time. That's the same as the UK, in case people don't know. We're actually a country.
Fascist.
So about 3 p.m. that time, and then I stream a bunch, and we hang out and have good fun. I talk about being a crazy person and how much fun it is.
Yay.
It's true.
Which is not much.
I mean, you have so there's pros and cons, and one of the pros is you have
No, we're not doing. We're not,
absolutely-
you
find them
can
out,
talk
you have
about
to
it.
go to Scott.
They can hear you. They can hear you talk about it on your channel, mate.
Can't
Doc,
find the pros
go.
and cons.
No, Elf guests first.
Oh, fine. Jesus.
Such a fucking noob, Sheepy. Jesus fucking.
Hi.
Oh.
I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf and on Twitter @DistractedElf. And I'm a liberal.
Thank you for playing the easy mark. You made it very easy for the fascists to win.
Fuck you, Henley. Fuck you. Fuck you so much. I know whose character's dying in a various role-playing game that we're doing later.
Then it would be Nightmare next.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm twitch.tv/nightmare. I get accused of being a fascist because I am. You can find me on twitch.tv/nightmare.
And then it's just everyone else who we don't care about, really. But
Fine.
no, you're not a guest anymore. You turn up way too much, Wreckage.
Fine. No, you're right. I guess.
He's got his own cot under the stairs and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they keep me in the closet under the stairs.
Okay, Wreckage, you go then. Fine.
Okay, fine. I'm
Fine.
Dr. Wreckage, and I blew this game out of the water. Neither time did anybody suspect that I was a fascist or Hitler, completely securing the victory for my side of the table. Usually I'm good at traitor games, which is why the Battlestar Galactica thing really fucking made me really salty. All right, so that's all I had to say.
That is all you have to say. I moved him to the traitor channel. Peachy, I wonder how long it will take. There he goes. He knows
Hi
this.
guys, I am Peachy Pixelate. You can find me on twitch.tv/Peachy Pixelate or on YouTube, where you can find the VODs of this and many other great things, including PC game reviews. That is youtube.com/Peachy Pixelate Tube. And that's the number 8, not the letter 8.
Henley.
Hi, my name is Henley, and I don't know why I'm here anymore. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Henley, and yeah, guess what, nerds? This motherfucker's gonna play some real Pokemons. I bought one of those Pokemon, but one of those DS capture cards, so that shit's
nice.
It's gonna be.
I prefer the generic Pokemon.
The generic Pokemon, yeah. You don't like the long-necked motherfucking Eggman. I forget what it was called now.
Execute.
Necked
Execute.
Yeah. Executor. Sorry.
Executor. Fuck, that thing is creepy. Anyway. That's me.
And Doc, Mr. Doc Gast.
I'm Doc Gast. You can find me at Twitter at Doc Gast. Don't follow me on there because I actually am a fascist.
And I'm Sheepdog from Sheepdog Gaming on YouTube. I do also stream on Twitch occasionally, but that's not important. If you're listening to this, you're probably watching my video. So, thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yay! Oh, wait. Yay!